If you are new here, welcome to the Real Talk with Real Talk community, bruh. I am Real Talk. Today, what we're having a quarter of the season check-in. We are going over, potential All NBA teams, picking All-Star teams, having a little MVP convo. Surprises of the seasons via team or player, and we're going to get into it.
Low down in the house. What up, low down?
What up, low?
Low down in the
Low
house.
down. What's good, dog?
Oh my goodness.
How you feel? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man.
Low down. I got a question for you, and I posed this to the fellas a while ago. Low down. Can you be a top 10 player all time and not definitively be the best player in the game at any point in your career?
I guess it just depends on what era of basketball you peaked at.
He's talking about Steph Curry, low.
Wait, chill. You don't have Steph top 10?
No, I don't.
And Kobe. So those two.
Kobe was definitively better, definitely the best player.
We've had that discussion.
I don't care. I don't care what Swipa says. In 2008 and in 2009, he was the best player in the league.
Definitely in 2010.
I'm good with 2008. I'm good with 2008, but 2009, no.
Well, 2009, he may not have been definitive, but LeBron certainly was not definitively better than Kobe in 2009.
But 07, Dirk was better than Kobe, though, right?
I heard that shenanigans. I heard that
regular season. He sure was. We didn't even get to the debate. That's how bad it was. We didn't even
regular
get to the actual
season.
Numbers.
So we make decisions on who's the best player.
No, I'm just that was the context. Was Kobe definitive? And I'm saying, well, we're having the same context. We had a context conversation about LeBron from 2012-13, and I'm like, all right, I can get it. His regular seasons never peaked out after that point to what they were before then. And so then we had a conversation about like what makes someone a substantiated best player. And then we all say playoffs, finals, half court offense, transition defense, half court defense, all that stuff. So I think, we added all the stuff into it to build up the context to why LeBron, even without great regular seasons like his peers, was still better than everybody. That's what happened.
Well, he started having them, especially in 2009, 2010. He definitely had amazing regular seasons.
No, I'm saying, but after 12-13, we're saying, or 13-14, 13-14, or 12-13, actually.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, okay. I know what you're saying. He was still definitively better than everybody else in the league at that time. It doesn't really matter to me.
I know Kevin Durant gave him buckets in the finals, bro. I'll tell you.
Don't really care. He's on that super team. But, how y'all doing, man?
How you doing, man?
How y'all doing, man?
Low down in the house. Low down is in the house.
Major, where you at?
But to answer the question, no. Yeah, you can be. Why not?
There's only one player that did that then.
Okay. I mean, the circumstances are unique. Kareem was battling.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think
Kareem was battling with who? Bill Walton on one leg? I mean, congratulations to Kareem. Who cares?
Dave Cowan.
No, Dave Cowan.
That's good comp right there.
No, great comp. Oh, man.
Bob McAdoo.
Oh, man.
Moses Malone.
We all know that 2017 Bron is better than every name he just listed off. So let's just be honest with ourselves. Curry not being a peak higher than 2016 or 2017 Bron. I mean, who cares?
Well, maybe Steph isn't better than Moses Malone. Exactly.
Anyway, the first thing we'll be doing today is putting together top 5 DPOY candidates so far this season. We have a pool here. If you have a player in mind that's not on the pool,
are these our suggestions we have to pull from?
Yes,
these are suggestions. But
you don't have to pull from these guys.
Where's Jokic at? What?
Yeah, I'm looking at Anthony.
I
Davis.
said defense. Yeah. We talking about defense right now.
Yeah,
good defender.
Why is AD on there? When's the last time he was anchored in top 10 defense?
Oh, now it's about anchoring the top. Oh, okay.
That's what
because we asked him to actually be versatile.
Even on court. I'm trying to figure out when's the last time there's been a top 10 defense with him on the court. Marz, you got the answer?
Okay.
I don't know. 2021.
2023, right?
21. Nope, 21.
23?
Absolutely not. No.
23, that playoff defense was elite. I don't think that regular season.
Playoff was for sure.
I'm saying after we got Vando though, after we made the trade.
You've been calling me a numbers man, and y'all can't even guard Sacramento, but it's me. I'm the numbers man. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying.
Actually, 23, we were basically a top 10 defense in 23.
Basically, so you guys were 11.
11th. Like,
all right. So far,
and a lot of that was what post trade deadline, right?
Yeah, post trade deadline when there was more than one player on the team that can
defender on the team. Oh yeah. We're gonna choose this as a collective. I was at first thinking that we all have our individual lists, but then I thought, you know what, that would take, quite some time.
So let's just all agree.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna happen
as a
for sure,
collective.
yeah.
That's gonna go
For
really
sure.
fast.
Who was that?
So,
love that.
Who's that first player?
That's Chet.
this chat.
Oh, okay, I see that. All
I
right.
don't know why
Yeah.
Chet's the only one who has a picture of him actually doing something on defense.
Real
but-
talk. You put that
Yeah,
together.
it's funny.
You said what?
Put that
Swiper?
together, didn't you? Real talk.
Actually, no. Shout out Major. The EP of this episode. Shout out Major. He's been putting everything together behind the
Where's
scenes. You have a
Draymond?
problem? You have a problem with my
Yeah,
picture
where's
selection?
Draymond at? Yeah, that's a good question.
Draymond in Golden State. That's where he at. We had
Draymond in these convos in 2020. You know, it is.
1000%.
Sure
is.
That's the word. So wait a minute.
He
You can be
He
the
sure
number
is.
Does he
four
play
defense-
30? He playing? How many
29
minutes he
minutes.
logging?
Right? 29 minutes.
29 minutes. but he's-
29.
They're fourth in defense with their best.
If you've seen
defense.
Draymond, you know he's in this conversation for sure.
He
This
need
year.
convos, man. He in these convos,
Oh, okay.
especially with
Nah, he
Dyson
needs
Daniels. But it is what it is.
That's crazy. Yeah,
So let's start at the top of the list then. Let's start at the top of the list. I'm gonna start with the elder statement. Chill. Who do you have as the DPOY so far this year?
I said before the season started that it was Evan Mobley, and I'm still sticking to that. I think that I think that Evan Mobley, with his ability to switch, his ability to guard at the rim, how good he is as a rebounder, how good he's been this season as a rebounder, how good he's been just on the perimeter. I ain't even talking about in the post as a defender, but his switchability, how much better he's been this season than last year, and how much better that Cavs defense has been this season than last year as a whole is because of him. And I think Evan Mobley's the defensive player of the year.
Hey, I have a question for you. Real talk. Can I ask a clarifying
Yes,
question?
sir.
Can I
Yes,
put
sir.
you on the list if you're not even the best defender on your team?
You're still saying
Sure,
Jarrett
yeah.
Allen's better than Evan Mobley on defense?
Yeah, this year they've been.
He's not better than Evan Mobley. He might be better at the rim than Evan Mobley. He's not a better overall defender than Evan Mobley. He doesn't have the switchability that Evan Mobley has. He doesn't guard on the perimeter. He doesn't guard on the perimeter like Evan Mobley. He doesn't guard on the perimeter like Evan Mobley. He doesn't have the switchability that Evan Mobley has. I think that Evan Mobley's been a better rebounder than him in traffic
He has?
more than anything. More than anything.
Rebounder.
Traffic matters. Because not only does
Contested
traffic matter,
rebounds. Contested
yes,
rebounds.
contested rebounds 100% matter. So, and he's just more versatile as a defender than Jarrett Allen. And with him being bigger, more range, I think he's a better rebounder. I think he's a better defensive player than Jarrett Allen.
Not mad at it. He's not number one, but I'm not mad at
Interesting.
it.
Let me look at these numbers.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my
we go.
god.
In the words of my man Marz, let's go to the numbers.
Damn.
Low down. Who you got as the DPOY so far this year? Try to get the answer and then see if we can come to a consensus.
I got Wemby. I just think what he's still doing in San Antonio. There's not really any consistent contributing defensive player out there. They are finally now teetering like top 10 status. Great rim protector, and the perimeter defense hasn't been as solid as I would like it to be. But I mean, we are asking a lot out of Wemby. So yeah, I got Wemby to start the season.
Law, are you concerned at all? Because I can appreciate Wemby's rim protection. I mean, Wemby is probably he's probably the best shot blocker in the game. With the exception of Rudy Gobert, I think he's the best shot blocker in the game, and I don't think it's a question. With that being said, how do you feel about his post defense this season?
I mean, that hasn't been good either, but I don't think that's really a problem for most teams. Most teams you would need you to roam around, kind of protect the paint, kind of rotate over. Those are all things that he just excels in. And again, that's not a team that has a lot of solid defensive pieces. So even though they've been like teetering out of the top 10, especially as of late, I still think that like it's pretty undeniable his impact on that floor defensively.
Can I ask y'all a question? Are the days over of a perimeter player winning DPOY?
We've had two
When
in the
did
last
those start?
30 years.
Those days should have never started.
I'm about to say those days never.
We've
really
had two of them in the last 30 years.
And neither one of them should have won it.
Yes. Gary Payton in 96 and Marcus Smart. That's it.
And why is that? Because their defensive like metrics
Oh yeah,
don't
run test. Yeah, run test.
Wing?
stand
Are you
out.
saying wing or guard?
I think it's
Either
said
or,
guard.
really. Either or.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a world where Herb Jones could win one day.
It's gonna be hard to do. Really, really hard to do.
I think you gotta be like peak LeBron defensively in terms of versatility to win it as a wing. And I'm not saying that level. I'm just saying you have to be that archetype. You can't just be a point attack stopper.
I think you have to have some level of possible protection at the rim in you, somewhat.
And on top of that, Marz, your team defense has to be at the top
Kawhi.
of the league.
I keep forgetting Kawhi. I'm dumb.
I don't think.
Kawhi
I don't think your team defense can just be good. I think your team defense has to be at the top of the league.
Your swing needs to be there too. Like it needs to be very clear. Like when you're on the court, they're like you're all time great, and then when you're off, you're mid to like decent.
So are we ever going to see Amen Thompson as the defensive player of the year? Is that ever going to happen?
I think. Well, the thing with Amen though, if Amen like is his rim protection like that whole if he becomes like the preeminent off-ball defender in the league, and like kind of that Giannis 1920 thing, just on a smaller scale. There's a world, but I think Wemby just is the problem.
He lives in a world of Wemby and Chet's existence. I don't think he's doing it. Yeah, I don't think he's doing it. I think as a man, maybe a Sar too, can be better defenders than perimeter defenders who have won it or wing defenders who have won it. I just don't think they're going to win it because they're going to be in an era with Evan Mobley, Chet, Wemby. Those type of defenders who are just going to be much more impactful.
So that's where we are, Marz. Is that what? So we're in that space where you just got kind of like with Jordan. Ewing got stuck in that era, and kind of like the era of winning. That's what's ultimately going to happen with these guys in terms of defenders. You just got caught in the era of Chet, Wemby, and Evan Mobley. That's why you didn't win the defensive player of the year.
That's always though. No,
that's going to happen.
I mean, yeah, I think there's a bunch of great defenders who never won it in large part because they weren't bigs or just because they weren't as good as other guys, but they were still all-time defenders. I think Gary Payton should have been one of those guys, but somehow he won in '96. But like, there's a bunch of all-time great defenders who didn't win Defensive Player of the Years, and I think Amen Thompson, Asar Thompson, Herb Jones, they're all just going to be in that mix of all-time great defenders who didn't do it.
Do you think Marcus Smart should be there?
No, he should not have won either. But
that was a disgraceful award.
I actually think that's the weakest DPOY probably since we started the award. To be honest with you,
if you run down the defensive players of the year, and was Marcus Smart a better defensive player than Drew Holiday?
No, I don't. I think Drew. I think Drew that 2021 year. I think Drew could have legitimately gave him run, but
he could. He did.
Once Drew got Giannis, but then that's the point right there. Like,
was he a better defender than Bam that year?
No. I think what happened was, and I'm not a voter, but what I think happened was the Celtics defense was by far the best in the league, or substantially the best in the league, and they was going to give it to Robert Williams, but then he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So then, because he got hurt, they gave it to the next best defender on the Boston Celtics, and that was Marcus Smart. That's what I think happens.
So is that what we're looking at with Oklahoma City? Because Chet was probably going to win it, and this Oklahoma City Thunder team has
it would have been Chet
right now. They have.
But who they going to give it to? J-Dub?
No, Isaiah, right now on that team, Isaiah Hartenstein. He has played enough games. Obviously, he's the one that has the best differential right now. I think.
Lou Dort.
Lou Dort's like that fifth best defender. So
I can't go with that.
I wouldn't.
Lou Dort Casey Wallace a better defender than Lou Dort?
I probably say Caruso over Dort.
I mean, I got Caruso for sure. I got J-Dub for sure. I got Chet and Hartenstein for sure. So at best, he's fifth. And then I think you could have the conversation about Kaysen and Shea. Shea would have to be a very strong off-ball defensive argument. And then Kaysen Wallace, I think the argument is actually pretty solid. I think he's a better rim protector, which is crazy. He's 6'4", but better rim protector. Not as physical at the point of attack, but I also think that he's less error prone at the point of attack. And I think his off-ball defense is more sound and consistent. I'd probably have Lou Dort as like their sixth best defender. That's why I probably have him as their sixth best defender.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's why their defense is amazing. Yeah. If Lou Dort can be arguably your sixth best defender,
that's kind of crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Marz.
So Chill had Mobley. Who did you have, Marz? Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably got. I got Wemby. I think of all the guys who are going to mention, I still think Wemby is the most flawed defender. I think he's probably the most error prone, but I just think his overall impact is still unmatched by really anyone at this point. I do think he's the best rim protector, paint presence in the sport. I think he's improved as a pick and roll defender. I think his drop coverage has become tighter. I'm still not a fan of him defending on the perimeter, but when you're so good at the rim, I don't think he's given away value being a lesser perimeter defender compared to like the likes of Bam, even Chet. I think Anthony Davis just shouldn't be in these talks this season, respectfully. I think Rudy Gobert the last 8 games has really like stepped up defensively, and I think you can
You
see
don't
that.
think
with
AD's been better like the past
No.
7-8 games himself?
No.
When was the Heat game?
No, I'm about to say
Last
the Heat
week.
game. The Heat game.
That Heat
The
game
Heat
was a
game was
disgrace
so-
to defense.
Yeah, the Heat day.
Yeah, that was
the
a
Heat
disgrace,
game
yeah.
But I will
excellent.
say, if I remember correctly,
OKC
if I
game
remember the
was very
timeline
impressive.
correctly, there was like 2 games before the Heat games. Those 2 games before the Heat game, AD looked like Anthony Davis on defense. Then the Heat game happened.
Last night happened.
Mm.
Last night
And
he
then,
looked like it.
yeah, and then I think Anthony Davis is getting back to like a really good level defensively. But over the course of the season, I would have Wemby only because Chet got hurt. I think Chet was my defensive player of the year prior to his injury, but I would have
Yeah.
Wemby number 1. So yeah, I've got Wemby number 1.
Swipe.
Okay.
Do you also have Wemby number 1? Because if so,
No,
then-
I mean, or do we have to do this like we're just doing best defender?
Who
or
do
like, are
you
we
think
doing?
it is, Swiper? Don't
Well,
let
it's-
this
it's-
list fool you. Who do you think?
so
it is?
far,
No,
so
it's-
far in this season, who was the DPOY?
It's
Aaron
Chet.
Gordon.
I'm saying it's Chet. Like it is Chet. Well, obviously that has to be adjusted because of the the injury and stuff.
Games
But
played,
Chet-
yeah.
How many games has Chet played?
22 or no 22.
There's no way Chet played 22.
No,
played
10.
22
Sorry, 10
games.
games.
He played 22 games.
No, I was reading the wrong thing. 10. Cause I have it in my hand. It
I was gonna
10.
say,
Well, I'm about to say.
OKC's played
Hartenstein.
25 games. So just as a percentage of the games they've played, he hasn't played enough that would qualify for 65 games.
Right.
So that's why I wouldn't say Chet. If he had played
Yeah,
like
that's why.
17 games and then got hurt,
I go for it. Yeah.
I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Are we
But
doing
he played
it based on like injuries included, or are we just?
I
saying
think he
best
just
defender?
asking based off like who's gonna actually win the award.
Oh, it's obviously.
But no, it is no.
Wait,
If
wait,
the-
wait, wait, wait. The awards voting,
No.
if the awards voting was today, who would you
Who
pick?
would you vote for?
Correct. Yeah.
And would
That
you
is-
pick the
yeah.
guy who's played?
Who's
what is
played
that?
less than 50 games? Who played 40 games? Would you pick
Yeah,
some?
that's 40% of the games. He's played 40% of the games.
So would you pick somebody who's played 40% of a season?
What did
No.
So Swiper? What did Chet do in your estimation? Because you brought Chet up. What did Chet do in your estimation at this point for you to say it's Chet and it's not a question?
Well, I mean,
What
that's
did he do?
again, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're doing it in a world where like we're saying that like based on any sample size, like relative to like he started, we saw clear evidence of him on the court. I knew that he was gonna. I remember what was this chill a month ago when I said that he was gonna win DPOI runaway.
You
And
did say
then
that
I think
before the season started. You said that.
but then he started the year off going nuts. And so I think that's what solidified it. But at this point in time, in terms of just moving from that, he went down. Wemby moved up. Wemby has gotten way better since Chet went down because Wemby, after he got over that first 10-game stretch, he turned it up several notches. And so I think the best defender in basketball on a per possession basis since Chet went down.
He free?
Jarrett Allen, right?
No, he's thinking.
Yeah, I think it's
He's pondering. No.
He's in
yeah, I'm
deep
trying to
into
really
play.
think since that point, since all that stuff happened, so since game 10.
Oh, Peyton Watson.
Let's see.
What's your
You are
defense that
so unserious,
You
bro.
want to say Wemby? I feel like.
Just say Wemby.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think the best answer I can probably give you is Wemby, but I also think again he's not going to win DPOY. But I think relative to the fact that he's had to carry since a bunch of stuff happened, I think Jalen Suggs has been incredible. Like,
Shout out to
like,
Suggs, yeah.
been incredible. I
He's
think
been good.
Dyson Daniels-
You think he's been the best guard defender in the?
No, I think he's since that point. I'm sorry, I'm counting off in my head since like all this stuff happened. But I think Dyson Daniels has an argument in there. I've seen him change games by the quarter, but I would say Wemby. I know that's a very
Dyson can't be in this conversation when the Hawks are a bottom 10 off the defense. So we
They're not a bottom
Yeah,
10
but-
defense, are they?
they're I think they're 18th or 19th.
No, I thought they were top 15. Oh, my fault, Atlanta. I have too much faith in you.
No, I can't do that.
And on top of that, and on
They're
top of that,
17th.
what is Dyson Daniels done? Because I've seen this before. Like, what is Dyson Daniels done to be in this conversation as defense?
I would say chill as somebody who
Steals
has
and deflections.
has to watch multiple Atlanta Hawks games for like
Yep.
doing some of their shows. I can tell you that I have not seen a guard on a per quarter basis have to like change the game to that degree. I've not seen a guard from like the moment you like they step on the court from the full court pickup defense to like the aggressiveness they're playing like as a screen navigator, off ball in terms of putting his hand in the pocket. all that stuff. I think just all the way around. I think that he's been the most dynamic guard, but I don't obviously.
I'll disagree with that, but I agree he has a lot of impact.
You think he's better? You think he's been better than Chris Dunn on defense this year?
And that's the thing. Like, I think so because he's a better playmaking guard than Chris Dunn is. That makes sense. So it depends on what you value.
Okay, I'm not mad at. I think Dyson has been one of the, or if not the best guard wing defender in the NBA this year. But I still think, in terms of overall defensive impact, I don't know if I would have him.
You got him better than a man?
I said one off.
Dyson?
Oh, I thought you said the one. Okay, my fault.
One off. Me personally, I think I would favor a man. I do think a man does provide a level of rim protection that Dyson doesn't. And I do think his on-ball defense is more consistent, especially in terms of getting over and around screens. I think he's less jumpy as a defender, which was a big problem for him as a rookie. But this year, I think he's been more disciplined, staying on his feet, contesting high. I think Dyson Daniels gets caught in the air a bit too much, but he has great tools to recover. But when we're splitting hairs, I'm going to take the person who is more disciplined in the first place. And I do think there is somewhat of a trade-off with Dyson's aggressiveness in terms of getting deflections and steals, where I don't think it hurts the team because he's so active in terms of defensive playmaking. But I do think there is somewhat of a trade-off in terms of sometimes he'll go all out for a steal and then he'll end up and he's guarding the best player. So when he doesn't get it, he's giving the best player a free run downhill or for an open three, which I do think is a bit more detrimental. So I would probably favor a man, /maybe Chris Dunn. This season, other than that, I don't know if I would go that much further, but I'd have him in the top 3, top 5 of the guard/wings for sure. Which is
so Wemby. You said Wemby's your answer.
Yeah, Wemby would be my answer.
Yeah, we already have Wemby number 1. So now we're trying to get to number. I know I'm gonna go to you, Gifted, because I know you didn't vote on number 1, but we had already had enough Wemby votes for number 1.
Would you have had Wemby?
So who me?
Yeah, both of you.
Yeah, I mean I have Wemby as DPOY so far.
Okay.
I got Jaren Jackson Jr.
2.
I feel like you're being fake woke, Gifted. I feel like you're being fake woke.
Yeah.
I feel like you're being fake woke.
I thought it was just me, low down. I did. I thought it was just me.
I feel like you're being a little bit fake woke. I feel like
I believe
you think Triple J is the best defender?
I believe Triple J would get the award.
I think Triple J better than John Morant.
I think the reason why he would get it is because of his impact to his team defensively. A big part of why the Grizzlies are number 2 right now is because of his two-way play, but specifically when he's on the floor, I think they're like the 92nd percentile defensively. Like that on-off shows it pretty well, and he's impacting their defense at a pretty premium level. And that's really without like a consistent 5-man unit next to him still. I don't think, me personally, I don't believe he's the best defender, but in terms of the category, they are top 5 in defense. And I think he would be able to get it because of that if the season ended and is trending in this way, even though I personally wouldn't have him winning it, but he can win it because of that. Because out of everyone not named probably Rudy Gobert, who is starting to pick it up as of late, I think he fits the criteria.
Weak schedule. Move on.
You do know that your team employs Draymond Green.
Are we predicting? Because I want to make sure we're all having the same. Are we predicting who we think is going to win the awards, or who we would have winning the award?
No.
I thought this was trying to like.
Who is the DPOY so far this season?
So who the voters would pick, or who I would pick?
No. Who you have?
Okay, so
I thought who the voters gonna pick.
What the voters would do.
I'm going off the votes we do. Oh, me? Oh, I got Draymond personally.
Okay, so he picks Draymond, not Jared Jackson. You don't care what the voters would do.
Draymond.
My fault. I'm just basing it off of the vote. Okay.
No, it's meant to be who you would pick if you were the voter. You were the almighty ruler.
You got to vote today.
Nigga, you're not a bot. Who you?
You're not a bot.
You think we're up here in front of 350 people to say, "Hey, I think Brian Windhorn's going to pick him"? Like, come on, what would we pick?
If you're trying to predict the award, I'm just big brained, mainly because most of the time, whoever wins it is always top 5 in.
Who cares,
okay,
bro?
Gifted.
They care.
So Draymond.
Gifted. We all have a vote. We're all sitting in a room. Gifted. Who is the defensive player of the year in your estimation?
Draymond.
I got Draymond.
Draymond Green is your guy.
There we go. So you got Draymond. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
My second pick will be.
So
Anthony Davis.
Okay, so I think Gifted
All right,
says
who
Draymond.
the next? Who the next
Lord.
joint, bro? Who the next joint?
Stop it, low down.
We got Chill from Mobley. So Swipa, who would be your number 2 pick?
Man, I don't know if this is too much, but I think it's probably Draymond. I just think Draymond's been like, I mean, I could not Gifted watches him because he's obviously a fan, but I'm saying anybody else, I can tangibly remember in the back of my head like multiple games where Draymond has made 3 or 4 huge defensive plays, and it's like changed the course of like the second half or something like that, or the end of a game. I even think his rotations, like his ability to anticipate where the ball's going, all that stuff. I mean, I think he's been a game record this year.
That Houston game is evidence of that. I mean, we went down a stretch where nobody could really score, and I thought Draymond was fantastic on defense. His defense in the post, his defense to get around the big fella and front him, and to recover when he was beat up the lane. And on top of that, I don't think that we talk nearly enough about Draymond's ability to communicate. Like, Draymond is the quarterback on that team defensively. And I don't think we talk nearly as much about that, like telling people switches and being able to get around screens and such. So, I mean, I won't argue Draymond. I won't. But
he saved a lot of possessions for this team, a whole lot, man.
100%. But to Marz's point, the more I watch Dyson Daniels, the thing that I employ, but I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm sorry. This is Swipers.
What's the come?
Swipa has Draymond.
Swipa has Draymond. Marz.
Low, who do you got?
Well, I got Draymond too. I ain't gonna hold you. I agree that Draymond has been a difference maker for that defense.
Okay. That's what 3 Draymond.
That's 3 Draymonds. Yeah.
Marz.
So is that a majority pick already?
I think that's majority. Yeah.
But Marz,
I think that's majority.
Who do you have?
Draymond not even on the graphic.
We don't even have a Draymond graphic. Major.
Wait, Marz, who do you have?
I'd probably have Evan Mobley. I think I'll make the case for Mobley, and then I'll make the case against Draymond. I think Mobley has been the more consistent defender on a per possession basis than pretty much anyone in the league, and I think that includes Wemby. I do think his mobility has been extremely valuable, especially on a Cavs defense that's as active as it is defensively. I think he does take away a bunch of shots at the rim in a way that not many people in the league can, Draymond included. I do think he's improved this year as a post defender. I think he's gone stronger. I think the inability to really not hunt him, but really take advantage of him in any capacity on defense, I do think is extremely valuable. So you got the combination of being one of the 5 best rim protectors in the sport, in my opinion. Then you got the fluidity, versatility, and switchability that can only be matched by like 3 bigs. And then you've got the motor and the consistency on a per possession basis that I think is not matched by anyone. I think Draymond can make more high leverage plays than pretty much anyone in the league. And in like fourth quarters where the game's close, he can really like be a game wrecking defender. But I still do think this version of Draymond has more mental breakdowns than any Draymond I've seen in a while. I do think there are times where he takes plays off, times where it's his turn to make a rotation to the 3-point line and he's late, and then he's late closing out, he jumps at someone and they end up getting a blow by and all of those things. I just think those errors are a bit more consistent now with Draymond, and I think that does just chip away at his value slightly to where I would go with Evan Mobley above him. But those would probably be my 2 and 3 anyway. So that's my pick for third place would be Draymond. So you got my pick for next round too.
Is your gauge only how you think they play defense, or like are you also involving how much better their defense is when the player's on the floor, or no?
I mean, I think how much better defense is when you're on the floor can be important, but I also think it comes down to personnel. And I think the Warriors play everyone such low minutes that everyone's basically playing with everyone. So it's kind of hard to get a gauge of each individual's impact because Steph's playing with Podziemski, and then he's playing with Buddy Hield, and then he's playing with Kyle Anderson, and Draymond the same way. He's playing with everyone, so it's hard to kind of decipher who's really the most impactful defender of the group, even though we know it's Draymond by watching them. But statistically, I don't know if it would say the same story. And if I'm looking at PBP stats right now, Draymond, the Warriors have a 107.9 defensive rating with him off the floor, and a 111 with him on the floor. So technically, it would say their defense is worse with him on the floor. But I don't think that defense is actually worse. But statistically, it would appear as though that's true. And I know some people who love their on-off numbers, so that might be an indicator.
Some people.
Yeah, some people.
Hold on, wait. I do want to say though that I also had Evan Mobley at number 2. So I do think that's 3 Evan Mobley and 3 Draymonds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let chat decide between Evan Mobley and Draymond. If we can get a poll up.
Poll it up. Yeah.
And whoever wins will be the number 2, and whoever loses will be the number 3.
We still gotta do 4 and 5.
Yeah.
I feel like a top 3 could. I feel like top 3 could be just.
I ain't gonna lie. Respectfully, y'all niggas gonna have to stop yapping.
I mean,
you're not trying to go for all that.
You got limited.
Whatever your most important thing is, you better get it off. I got 8 minutes.
Swipa guy, we gotta get Swipa's
8 minutes, boy. We just
MVP,
getting
man.
started.
We gotta get Swipa's MVP before he leaves.
Oh,
That's the big question mark. That's a big question mark right there.
Major, let's skip ahead to the MVP segment.
Let's keep going to MVP.
There isn't 5 MVP candidates. Let's be serious.
Really 3.
I'm gonna start with Gifted. Gifted. Who's your top MVP candidate so far?
I got SGA. I think there's been people that have had better counting stats than SGA for sure, but in terms of consistency and contributing to team success, especially when you think of OKC losing.
You said Shea?
I got Shea.
He run Swiper off the stage with that one.
That me?
Swiper wasn't trying to hear that.
Yes, I was trying to hear. That's cool. But yeah, I got Shea number 1. I think that his impact on right now the Western Conference's best team has been felt severely. With Chet going down, his role has also had to increase in terms of what he's had to do. And I think that paired with the team success is going to be able to net him the MVP this year, because I don't think MVP is just about your level of play. I think there's a bunch of other factors included in that. And I think that his team success paired with him actually playing like a real MVP candidate gives him a good chance to win MVP this year. So I would lean Shea.
What the voters would do again?
He's doing that again.
Yeah,
Would Shea be your pick, or are you saying the voters are going to go with Shea?
Okay. I think that Shea has everything else but the level of play to win it. I think there have been players that play better than Shea. Yes, because MVP isn't just how well are you playing. I'm trying to be realistic with it.
So you don't think Curry should have won in 2022 then?
I'm just so confused.
Or 21?
MVP?
No, 2021. You don't think Curry should have won MVP in 21?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Because winning does matter, low down. Yes, it does.
Winning does matter.
Yes.
Chill, you just admitted today that it's not the most important thing. So
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't say it was the most important thing. I said it.
He said it matters. He never said it was the most.
Matters. Come on, Chill. We get you. This is Swipa.
We stand with you, Chill.
We stand with Chill.
You of course.
Listen, I'm just saying, anytime when it comes down to choosing who wins this award, team success does factor into it heavily, pretty much.
I thought
right now the Nuggets aren't that good.
I thought we were picking our winners, not predictions, but. Oh, okay.
Swipe, because you say you about to get up out of here. Let me go ahead and get your MVP. I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit!
I think.
I got at number 2. At number 2, I got Giannis. Shout out Giannis.
You got Shea. You got Shea at number 1 too?
No, not.
No,
absolutely not.
So who do you have at number 1?
You a Tatum guy. You a Tatum guy now.
Yeah, I have LeBron. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not moving off of that one. Yeah,
I have LeBron.
James is the guy. James is 100.
James is the guy. Huh?
But Swiper, can you explain to me what does Jokic do better than everyone else?
No, I don't have time for that.
It's not a long list, but I mean, I guess okay.
Oh man,
ChillTown.
I want to hear everybody else's answer. Yeah. No, Chill. A new level of play, Chill. Don't do. Please keep the ranking.
Chill. Do what you want to do. Who would you vote for MVP? Do that.
Because I factor in winning. Because I factor in what you produce, how you affect. Because I factor in winning. Because I factor in what you produce, how much you affect winning, and how long you affect winning. I think SGA is the league MVP right now.
Wow!
Okay.
Wow! I'm
you
surprised.
SGA right there.
I think SGA is the league MVP winner. I think he's the league MVP.
Hey man, consistency.
He just can't. He can't make an argument for Tatum. So
that's not true. That's the hell out of me. And I 100%.
We had this conversation today.
I 100% can make an argument for Jason Tatum.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
I think that SGA. I think he affects winning a little bit more than what Jason Tatum.
He's a better player than Tatum.
And it's difficult. It's difficult for me when you have a team when I feel like the Celtics are more talented than Oklahoma City. I think that they are more talented than Oklahoma City. I think they have more talent than them. And the fact that Jason Tatum, as much as he does, I still don't think he has to do as much as SGA does.
You think he could do as much as SGA does?
I think he's a better Swipa. If you ask me, he's a better player than SGA. Yes, he is.
Why is he a better player?
What does Tatum do better than SGA?
I think he's a better playmaker. I think he's better on the perimeter as a defender. I think he's better in switches. I think that I'll give SGA the mid range. I think SGA is a great mid range scorer. I think Jason Tatum shoots the long ball better. I think he's better at the rim. I think he's a better one-on-one player than SGA solely.
On offense?
Yeah, I think he.
Wait.
He's a better one-on-one player, Chill.
Wait a minute, he's a better isolation player because we can look at the numbers for that. That just says
use your eyes.
I'm not even talking about the numbers like you just said.
Oh, so there's shoot.
I'm just going off my eyes, and I watch Jason Tatum one-on-one, how he can get by guys, how he can get to the rim, and how he can score it at the rim.
I'm gonna have to check that prescription for
But doesn't Shea have better prowess at getting downhill than Tatum, and he's a better mid-range guy than Tatum, especially when
I think he's a better mid-range guy. I'll give you that. 100%. I'll give you that. I think Jason Tatum. I think his handle is better, and I think he's got a.
His handle's better than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes, I do. I think
oh my goodness!
Yes.
Do better than him in terms of dribbling.
I think his handle between the legs, and I don't think he has to do it. You can have a better handle than somebody and not do a lot. You can 100% have a better handle
has
than
the
a guy
ball on
and
a
not do a lot.
string,
and so does Jason Tatum.
But does Shea not blow by his defender more than Jason Tatum? Like,
so
pretty sure Shea gets by his guy more than Tatum, right?
So
does he?
Because he's quick.
Yes.
Shea gets by anyone anytime. Jason Tatum be settling for sidestep jumpers. Shea be navigating.
But when he doesn't,
Shea be navigating traffic way better than Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum be picking up his dribble the moment that someone digs at the ball. Shea be keeping his dribble alive in every situation. And obviously the better mid-range stuff is obvious. But when we're talking about one-on-one scorer, who can get to that spot more consistently, Shea or Jason Tatum? It's Shea.
I think in the mid-range, sure, 100%.
Anywhere, wherever Shea wants to get to, he gets there more consistently than Jason Tatum. There's a reason Jason Tatum settles for so many threes.
I think he's better.
He's not getting by people.
Okay, so just so you know, again as a guard, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he's in the restricted area. He's 103 of 145, 71%.
Yeah,
from the restricted area. As a guard,
I think Tatum is a better.
And then Tatum's doing well this year. He's 73% 89 of 122 lower attempts, so around the same, more volume, around the same percentage.
Yeah.
And then mid-range efficiency.
When you brought that,
man, don't even bring on the mid-range.
Tatum is shooting 31.7% from mid-range,
right?
And then SGA is shooting 48.4%.
48, 49, something like that. He's better in the mid-range than Jason Tatum is. I had to come off of that.
Thank you.
I definitely had to come off that. No doubt. I did.
Above the break, frees are shooting relatively the same.
Right.
So we have 2 votes for SGA.
So where's the separator at?
MVP.
Offensively, Shea's better offensively.
No, the real question is, why don't you just have Tatum? If you think Tatum is a better player and their record is based on the
then
same,
why isn't Tatum?
Because he thinks Shea has to.
Because he thinks Shea does more.
I think he affects winning more than Jason. That's the only reason why, Lo. I mean, because we actually had this conversation earlier. I think you can have a guy who's a better player, but another guy affects winning a little bit more than that guy. That doesn't mean the other guy is a better player than.
I guess for you, that's going to be the career story for Jason Tatum. Then,
I feel like your argument's more so like what Tatum can provide on the defensive end, because offensively, I fail to see what he does routinely better than Shea when you look at all of the parameters. Because in terms of efficient scoring, that's Shea. In terms of downhill scoring, that's Shea. In terms of free throw percentages and frequency, I would think that's Shea. I just don't see what makes Tatum.
We just talking about buckets.
Better offensive guy.
All you just mentioned, Gifted. You just talked about
buckets.
Who's a better playmaker?
So is Shea a better playmaker than Jason Tatum? I don't think so. I've seen Jason Tatum get downhill and attract 3 guys and throw the ball out to the long ball. I've seen Jason Tatum attract 2 guys in the paint and find the right guy. I've seen Shea pass. I think Jason Tatum is a better passer than him now.
But are you saying that he gapped Shea?
I do think Jason Tatum's a better passer.
No, he's not.
You don't think he's a better passer?
I don't even know if I'm willing to concede that point.
I mean, but do you think Tatum?
I'm fine with him being a better passer. Now, playmaking.
Is he clearing him in that though? Is my question. Is he?
Okay,
yeah.
But you call them one and the same. But me, I don't think Shea's that good of a passer. But I don't
think neither one of these niggas is that great.
Well, yeah, obviously none of them are.
Yeah, they're not.
But I do think Jason Tatum is probably a better passer. I think he's made some passes that I don't think I've seen Shea make. I've seen Jason Tatum make left-handed skip passes from the left wing to the right corner. I've seen him just make
off
more
the dribble, by the way.
I've seen him make more skip passes in general. I know, but I also think there's also context to the fact that Boston have much better spacing. So I do think there's context to it. But I think do
they know Marz? Do they have that much better spacing?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Boston have
some damn good long ball
shooting I've ever seen from any team ever. I've never seen
even their scheme is what opens up their 3-point shooting. So like they have a far better offensive scheme when it comes to that, or even just personnel and scheme.
Does that include the Warriors, Marz?
Yes. I think Boston have the best spacing of any team I've ever seen.
The Warriors back in the day. Yeah, we're not gonna get into it. They had
the Warriors had three. The Warriors had three floor spaces on the court, they were playing Draymond and Looney lineups. Like their spacing wasn't that good. It was just that you had to guard Steph so high that it created space inside the 3-point line. But when you talk about space all over the court,
everyone 1 through 5 in Boston can shoot at a high level outside.
And then everyone except Al Horford, you have to close out to, which means that you're getting driving angles all over the court. You didn't have that issue with Golden State. So yeah, I think this is the best space team we've ever seen. So I think that kind of opened up passing windows for Jason Tatum. But I still just think he can make more high leverage reads than Shea can. I just don't.
I just feel like even if you're saying that,
up for the offensive gap.
I just don't think that he gaps him as a playmaker enough to say he's the better offensive player.
Especially when one is the way more consistent, higher floor scorer as well.
To give you a easy, simple answer, Jokic and Giannis. Those are my two MVP. First,
Jokic first, Giannis second.
Okay. Yes. You're only doing level of play.
I think that's the way it should be ranked anyway. I don't really care about records.
Okay.
One conference is significantly worse than the other one.
So now records don't matter?
Even if the conference is worse, this isn't college football, Lo. Just so we clear, Lo, a third of my games I got to play against the other conference. It's not like we don't go up against the Western Conference or we don't go up against the Eastern Conference. We do have to play against the Western Conference. We do have to play against the Eastern Conference. We haven't seen.
I think your issue is you don't think that the level of play that Joker is exuding right now is like it's that much of a difference maker.
That's not true. I don't think that at all.
But you don't. I'm saying, but you obviously don't. Because I think the issue is that they're the 5th seed right now. Let's say they finish as the 3 seed, chill, and they have 54 wins or whatever else it is. Do you think there's anything that anyone else can do if they have 54 wins and he maintains this level of play to take the MVP?
Yes. If the Boston Celtics win 65 to 70 games and Jason Tatum is averaging 28 to 30 a game and 8 rebounds, he's winning the league MVP.
Well,
so same thing as last year.
70 is going to be hard because that basically they can't win more than 5 games.
I ain't gonna lie, 70 is hard, man.
Yeah, I think they're on pace to win between 65 and 70 games right now. I think they're on pace to do that.
Well, so is OKC, but you have Shea over Tatum.
Yeah, here's my.
Then why would Shea not be the MVP in that?
But to answer, what he's saying is if Boston wins, let's say 60, because I thought they were going to win 60 before the season begins, and then Denver wins 55. If the difference is 5 games,
sure.
the standings is going to favor the East more than it is in the West because right now 55 wins are more than likely finishes with the 3rd
and 14 of, by the way, 55. Going forward, well, just for context, 14 of the easiest strength of schedule remaining belong in the Eastern Conference.
It's all Eastern. In 55 wins out West. It's probably
those are playoff teams. Keep going, Lo. I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
They're not. They're playoff teams because they're in a terrible conference. They're in a conference where more than likely a below 500 team is going to make the postseason.
I have a question, though, and I know we're doing it for right now, but just projecting really quickly. All last season, all we heard was that Jason Tatum, yes, his team has the success, but he's just not a good enough player to win the MVP, right?
Yep.
And so if we're looking at Shea, is Shea playing to the level of Jokic and Giannis? No. But if they win like 10 to 12 more games than the Bucks and the Nuggets, and he is in fact playing at a very elite level, I don't see why he doesn't win the award. But honestly, this is also me projecting that the Nuggets don't really win. What you had them at 54? I don't have them at 54.
I mean, I think at this rate they're gonna have a bottom 4 schedule rest of year. So they're probably gonna win at least 50. I'll say 50-51. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say, so you're basically saying, real talk, and for the winning gap to be that much, both Milwaukee and Denver would have to win 50 or less games.
And they're not basically like top 4 seeds in their conferences, basically.
Right.
And at that point, if we get to that point, sure. I just don't think that both Giannis and Jokic will lead those teams to sub 50.
I don't see the Bucks winning below 50 games.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't see that. And so because of that,
that's fair.
I just don't ever view a world.
Is there a world where Denver doesn't get to 50?
That's what that was my next question.
Yeah, I think
that's possible. Yeah,
I think that's what well,
that's definitely possible.
If Jokic plays better than everyone, like, I could care less how many wins they have. But like, I think this is a 2-horse race. I'm the same reason I said Jason Tatum can't win an MVP. He's not on the level of the other guys around him. I think that still applies to Shea. I'm watching 2 maybe top 10 regular season peaks in history at the same time, and I'm going to give an MVP to Shea. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me
at all.
Like, Giannis and Jokic are playing at a regular season level that has been matched by very few players in history. I'm not going to give someone an MVP because they're on the best team in the conference by a wide margin. I'm not going to do that. So
who's been better for you then?
My pick right now would be Jokic. My second place would be Giannis.
So we throwing.
Is there like a gap to you?
That's what we're doing. We're throwing.
I mean, define gap. I'm not throwing.
I don't understand.
I'm not throwing it. I can understand. I can understand OKC
because we already saw this fight, but that's why we've seen this.
You want us to operate based on previous eras when voting was dumb.
No. So it wasn't dumb. No, it was not. But we've seen this. If we're going to adopt this philosophy, what Marz is talking about, where the best player in the regular season, who had the best season, if we're going to start doing that, then we're taking winning off the table, and we have to consistently stick with that.
But they're still winning. So I guess what I'm saying is, you brought up 22.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Even in that year when they the reason why that went that way, and again I've been very clear about this. Jokic and Embiid were 1 and 2. Remember, there was a 3-game difference, and even after they got James Harden, they lost to the Nuggets in Philly, and the Nuggets won 48 games and Philly won 51. That's why that happened. And he also played more games that year, and he had an all-time great season. So that is all the context behind that.
I want to make sure I'm following you.
So 2021-22, the 6th seed year for Joker.
Right.
They won 48 games.
They won 48 games that year.
The Sixers won 51 games.
Correct.
Including after they got James Harden. So they had 2 All-NBA players on the roster, basically. And then they lost to Denver in Philly. And on top of that, Joker averaged 27, 14, and 8 that year and had like a wilt season, basically. And had no Murray and no Porter. I'm saying that's all the stuff. That's the context behind that season. They were too close. And then in that year, Joker went to a next level and then won the second one. Nobody said he was going to win the second one. And then in 2023, remember, Chill, Joker was the number 1 seed. This is the year when winning and stuff was there. All the winning was there. They had a 7-game lead in the first place in the Western Conference. And then as Gifted remembers, because Gifted knew each other and talked about this, and there's a whole narrative about losing those 4 games in March.
Yeah.
And then he lost the MVP race to a 3 seed with who played less games.
And also, if the argument, I'm sorry, even in 2022, if y'all argument is if you win a certain amount of games, then that should be the one who wins it. By default, that means that in 2022, you think that Chris Paul or Devin Booker should have won it because this hypothetical of you win so many more games than everyone else. Then that year, Phoenix won 64 games. Embiid only won 51. Jokic only won 48. The 10-game gap that y'all are referring to is that year. That is the year.
Game difference.
Now remember, Lo, now remember what we're talking about, Lo.
But Chris Paul and Booker's level of play wasn't close to these other players.
Devin Booker that year was the same level. No, respectfully. Devin
Booker that year is close to this year. Shea, are we serious?
Tatum.
Oh, Tatum.
Tatum.
Got busy that year. But to Lo's point, I mean, Lo, there are exceptions, and in 22. What are we talking about with Joker? We're talking about a guy who had a season similar to what happened 50 years ago. So that, I feel like, is the exception.
Okay, but he's having a season no one's ever had now, Chill.
Right. But here's the difference. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who doesn't have his best defensive player on his crew, they have arguably the best defense in NBA history. They're at the top of the league, in the process of them being at the top of the league. He's doing something extraordinary himself. This is the 3rd year in a row because, again, we're talking about the league MVP. This is the 3rd year in a row. He's averaging 30 a game, at the top of the league. He's been great on the defensive side of the basketball without the difference, which is Chet on that crew. Now, I can appreciate what Joker is doing 100%. I can definitely appreciate that. But when you're talking about affecting winning, and this team, which was supposed to go in the tank without Chet, who
said that? Whoever said that?
That wasn't a thing.
Whoever said that?
What happened was they lost Chet and didn't have Hartenstein.
And
they started losing.
They start losing.
Then Hartenstein came back and now they win.
Start winning, yeah. So they actually were not the same defensive team when they were missing both Chet and Hartenstein. And I'm not saying that Shea isn't having a great season. He is. But even Shea on this roster isn't even a top 5 defender on the team. So like I'm not saying that he's not a good defender. He's a great defender, but he's not like so impactful that is the selling point to why he should be over someone else. Like he's a positive defender.
I still don't think that's fair to an individual player to say because he's still good on defense.
Well,
so it's not like you can take, but it's not like you can say like, oh,
I have to tell you that because he's part of it.
If you take him, because there are other good defenders on the team.
But my argument for Shea wouldn't be
when you say they're arguably the best defense of all time, and he's like their 6th most impactful defender. It's like, how is that his MVP case?
Is he though?
I mean, but like, I don't think the MVP case is how good Shea is on defense. I think wait a minute.
Jason, Chet, Caruso, Hartenstein are all better defenders. 1, 2.
But okay, 3, 4,
I've
heard. Wait.
I don't think the argument is Shea's defense being the thing that carries it, though.
I've heard Marz say that Shea is also having one of his best, if not his best, defensive season.
Yeah, one of his best.
I think. Yeah, but he's still not like a top.
But his best defensive season is still like the 6th most impactful OKC defender.
No, yeah, I'm not saying, but I'm saying though, yes, he has other very good to great defenders on his team. That does not mean that he's still not contributing to that, in fact, being an all-time great defense. Even if you want to say wherever he's at in the ranking. So I do think that two-way impact should be a part of his case if he's a very good defender.
No, but regardless of
him as an individual player is a good defender. I
don't see how that part of the case is enough to get him over Jokic and Giannis.
I mean, I think it's beyond that. I think my point is they've been the best team in the league, losing your second best player on both ends, offense and defense, and for you to still be impacted at a high level would be the argument on top of the wins. I think that his level of play in a vacuum, he is performing at an MVP level, even though I do think Giannis and Jokic have had a higher overall play. Because at the end of the day, like it or not, you have to be within that top 4 to really make noise to win the MVP. The outliers have to have very dominant statistical seasons compared to the entire crop. And I think Giannis and Jokic might cancel each other out in that regard. I really do believe that because both of them are dominating at such a high level, but Shea is the only candidate that fits all boxes.
Well, that's my point. I want to be clear. It's a box that I don't believe really should matter as much as.
I'm not.
No, that's fine.
So that's,
yeah, I'm
okay. So question for Low and Marz then. So if it's
because we're changing,
if it's okay, low impact.
We're not changing anything. It's been changed, Chill. That's what you need to. I think people need to update their resume with.
No, it hasn't.
I mean, even if we were changing, I'll just say so. So
yeah,
which I don't have a. You know what, Marz? To be honest with you, I'm actually down to do that because now we can have a definitive answer. I think we can have a definitive answer on what the criteria is for.
That's not how the MVP works, though. It's never. There is no. And again, since 2000. Again,
yes,
first off, Chill. This started when you were a kid because Kareem won and didn't make the playoffs in 75, 76, and the players voted on
that. Now, remember what? Now, see
that. But again, I get it. I'm just adding context, Chill. That's when it first started.
It's getting sticky.
That's when it first started, and then from that point on, there was a accumulation of winning in the conference, and then the media took over the vote. Winning started to matter more than anything else in individual play. But then even when you go through that and who won, and basically, Chill, we did this the other day. We can go through from 87 all the way on and tell you exactly who the MVP was and what happened. Even the Nash years where everybody hates the Nash years. In the regular season, in the first one, they went from a 32-win team, whatever that was, to a 60-win team with the best offense all time, especially in the half court. That's what happened. The context was they sucked. Nash came there and they were dominant. That's where all that stuff came from. So even if you extrapolate beyond that point, Chill, and you get to best player, best season type of thing, that has happened multiple times. It just so happens, so Chill, that most times the best player typically is going to be on a top 2 or 3 seed. But what's happened is because of the parity, we just talked about this today. In a regular season, you can be an elite 3-point shooting team on elite 3-point volume. and you can be a top 5 or 6 seed because your offense is that amazing in a regular season setting on a game-by-game basis. And then if you take that, though, and then you compare that to if players are having all-time great level seasons, they might not have the same win profile because there's context behind why they're not winning the same amount of games as some other teams in this era. But at the same time, if you're getting to this point, Chill, and you got a dude Giannis averaging 32.7, 12, and 6 on 61% from the field, I believe. And he's shooting 75% from the restricted area. Better than anybody else on crazy volume. And then this year, Jokic is averaging 32, 13, and 9.8 on 50, 50, 80 splits. And they also have like one of the best offense ever when he's on the court. I think the issue is like, are you going to take away from these two players having years that have literally never been done before? Or and then give it to other people that are having very good seasons, but the context of their team is what allows them to get to where they are in the standing. Because the same thing we did this last year with Tatum. What was this year? What's the record without Tatum? That joke. I know people were talking about that.
They're undefeated without him. They won 2 games.
Right, but that doesn't take away from Tatum though. Like that doesn't make Tatum a less valuable player. It just adds to the context of his team. Like that's important. Like if you're able to be that good without your best player, then that needs to be added into the fact, or there's a reason why they're going to win 64 games still. But
it doesn't really matter to me as much when like one team is lapping the rest of the league and like dominating these teams. Like I think that Giannis and Jokic, again, I think both of them are having outlier years. I feel like if you give it to Jokic or Giannis, they're going to be like, well, he's doing that, but they're both not winning. I think Shea's the only one that clears all of those categories to actually get the award. That's my thing about it. So like, I don't know how you can justify one and not the other.
Right.
Is Shea playing closer to the level of Tatum or to the level of Giannis and Jokic?
Tatum.
So how's he fit in the category?
Because Giannis and Jokic are canceling each other out, in my opinion. I think these two players are having all-time seasons, sure, but by the end of the season, if they're both not home court advantage, that's going to split votes, and Shea's the only one that fits all criteria. And Shea is having
split votes with Tatum by the same argument.
So if we no, so if
no,
yes, he would.
What?
Why? But who cares about splitting votes? It's not about predicting. It's about what you want, Gifted. Because Jesus Christ, we keep.
Okay, so you only want. Wait. So all you want to do, despite the fact that we know that this always comes down to play and wins, you just want to do play.
No,
I just want to know. I want your opinion.
We want you to say who you think should be the MVP.
Yes, not splitting votes.
Going to be the MVP.
Yes.
Who do you had a vote and your vote decided the MVP? So whoever you pick, if you pick Luka Doncic is the MVP. Who would you pick?
I think Jokic has played the best basketball. I think it's close between him and Giannis, but I functionally do not believe that's going to be the MVP, though. That's not going to be the MVP, even.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So you
value wins, Gifted.
I'm separating those two.
Yeah, he values winning.
That's how we are. He values winning. An MVP ballot. Whose name would you write on it? If you had an MVP,
and you're not calling, you're not talking to nobody.
You're not saying I think they're gonna do it.
Let's take it a step further than that.
If you were in a dark room by yourself,
no, let's not
had an MVP ballot.
Let's keep him in the room with us.
Whose name would you put on the MVP ballot?
We're all in the room, Marz, and we all have a vote for who league MVP is. Gifted, who is the league MVP today in 2022, 2024? Who is the league MVP? We're all in the room right now, and you get to pick who you think the league MVP is. Who is it, Gifted?
Well, if it's my world and I get to choose all of the criteria, and I'm only looking at level of play.
Yes.
Okay. If I'm only establishing level of play, I'm going Jokic.
Okay.
If I'm only doing level of play. If I'm only doing level of play. But I don't think that's what it is.
Don't let them pressure you into making
what is pressuring this nigga?
Don't pressure me.
Don't let them pressure you
into make
your criteria. If you have another criteria,
I think the MVP is going to be Shea. I just want to be clear about that. But I think level of play has been Jokic to me.
Here's the thing, real talk.
But if you consider winning, then don't let them talk you out of that. Consider winning and say you have shares.
No one's talking you out.
I have never tried to talk him out of winning being a criteria for him. What I'm trying to talk him out of is making his pick based on what he thinks the voters will do. If he wants to value winning individually and say, if I had a vote, I would pick Shea because I value his impact to winning, that's fine. What he's been saying is, I would say Shea because I think the voters are going to value his record. That's what my pushback is.
I think he's going to fit those categories over those other two because of how the season's been going. I don't think that's equivalent to
your categories. Does he fit your categories though, Gifted?
That's what I'm saying, Gifted. Because Gifted, this is what I want to get to the bottom of. Gifted, we're in a room again, just like all the league MVP voters are in a room. They all have different criterias. All of them do. That's why.
And that's where the issue is. They all shouldn't have different criteria. It should be one uniform criteria, but it's not going to be that.
It's been that way for the entirety of them voting.
That's the issue with the award.
So because Marz has a criteria. Marz thinks that it's the guy who plays the best. That's who Marz thinks the league MVP is. I think that Lowe thinks that too. I'm not sure, but I think that Lowe thinks that too.
He does.
I think that I am partially with that, but I care about winning also. I care about how you affect winning. I care that as busy as you're getting, if you're not winning, I don't care how busy you get. If you're not winning, that shit doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is you getting busy and we winning on top of you getting busy. That's what I care about. So when I look at what's going on right now with you getting busy, how you are affecting winning, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, if today is, I say May the 10th, and we're in the second round of the playoffs, my vote, I'm pushing to the front of the table. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the league MVP in the 2024-25 season.
Shout out to Shea. I got Jokic. I just want to be clear. This isn't a new concept. I don't know why people have no problem when they did it for Michael Jordan for his first MVP. He was a 50-win team. The Magic Johnson led the Lakers to 62 wins. So, again, this 10-game argument that y'all are dying on, they literally gave it to someone with 12 fewer wins, and they allowed him to walk away with it. Both Magic and Bird had more wins than that man. Sure. He had the 8th best record in the entire league, and they still gave it to him. So, no, I don't give a fuck. It's been inconsistent for as long as all of us have been alive, if not longer. They
now, wait a minute, you don't right there, Law.
You don't have to start cussing at us because we disagree.
You gotta start cussing at us.
It is what it is. We value winning. You don't. You passing out participation trophies. We don't.
So Michael should have one fewer. So Michael should have one fewer.
You said what?
So Michael should have one fewer.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. And Low. I'm sorry, real talk.
No, I mean, does that make him not now the GOAT or arguably the GOAT because he has one less MVP? Still,
and does it mean that Shea? Does that mean that Shea and Tatum are not playing at MVP levels because they don't win the MVP?
No, it doesn't mean that.
It does exactly.
It doesn't mean that at all. No, it
exactly.
But
it doesn't mean that Jokic not playing at the MVP level if he doesn't win it.
And that's fair. I already said this.
That's fine.
I don't really care too much about MVP rather than MVP level than what you're playing at. But Jokic and Giannis are playing at higher levels than both of them.
But Low,
we agree with that. Yeah,
I have Shea third after.
And Low, to combat your point about Jordan, this is exactly what we're talking about right now with Joker. We're looking at something, to Marz's point, where Joker is doing something that's extraordinary that we hadn't seen before. Well, in 1988, Jordan did something that we hadn't seen before, even though he had done it the year before in 87 and bitched about not being the defensive player of the year, by the way. He bitched about it, right? So then the next year, he wins the defensive player of the year. Wow. Oh, shit, this guy is awesome as a defensive player. And he's leading the league in scoring, which, by the way, the very next year, Low, I thought 89 Jordan was better than 88 Jordan. Shot a higher field goal percentage, averaged more assists, averaged more rebounds. I thought he was a better defender that year. Just so you know, when you're talking about winning, Low, he didn't sniff the league MVP that year. He didn't sniff it. And I think they finished 6th that year. I think they had 48 wins or something like that. He didn't sniff the league MVP.
That's factually incorrect. He finished second. He finished closer in the MVP race that year than Magic did with 67 wins the year prior.
It says he got 27.5 first place votes. Someone half voted for him?
Half a vote is kind of crazy.
Someone half voted for him? What the hell?
Half vote's kind of crazy.
In 80, and I'll just be clear, in
89.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying in 88, when Magic had led that team to 67 wins, he finished 3rd place. He only got 16 first place votes. Him and Bird split first place votes. 60 or 62, one of the two. 167.
I know they won 65. I know they won 65 and 87.
So they won 62 games, which is 12 more than Matt and then Michael. And then Michael got 47 first place votes to the 16 from Bird and Magic. And Bird that year basically averaged 30, 10, and 6. So
You
I'm
can
not,
put
I'm
Shea
not,
number 3.
Yeah, I got
maybe.
Shea third. I got
Yeah.
Shea third.
I think
I'm
he
not.
went 30
At the end of the day, I
He
get what
shot
y'all saying.
54.9.
I thoroughly understand it. All I'm saying is this is not the first time it's happened. It's happened several times before in NBA history. It's happened even when media was voting, and I do believe as of recent, it's been way more consistent with the idea of that we're just gauging impact. Because if that was the case again in 2022, then at bare minimum, Devin Booker or Chris Paul would have been closer into the conversation, but they really weren't that much in the conversation. If I'm not mistaken.
They weren't.
Rightfully
I'm
so.
just saying, like
64.
the Shea and I don't know. Isn't Shea? What is Shea like? His plus minus right now this season for the OKC.
Plus minus?
Or-
I don't know.
You really don't care about stuff like that. Let's be honest, bro. Stop acting like you.
Bro,
care.
come on. He's like a plus.
Jokic. What's the name? Swiping not here no more. Let's be honest. You don't care about that. Come on now.
He's plus 16. I'm just saying. He's plus 16.
Oh, you talking about
Massive
net rating? Yo, you
conference.
saying net rating? Okay, net rating.
Oh no, he meant net rating.
Net rating.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
don't even know what you're talking about. Come on, let's be honest. He's not here no more. Swiping.
I do know. Hey. Such a
Devin,
trap. All right.
Devin
Jason
Booker
Tatum at
didn't
4.
receive a single first place votes that year. He didn't
Luka.
Yeah, we just sneaking Luka right now.
How did Luka just?
No, I'm fine with Luka.
Because it's my stream. And
I'm
so
fine with
Luka's
Luka at 5.
gonna
I
be
don't have a problem with Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chill. This is a we like Luka community.
I mean, who
Polar
else?
bear in
Who
Arkansas.
else would
Ain't
you
no
put- who else would
Luka
you put
hate
at 5?
getting off. You said
Let me
what?
think.
Who else is there? Who else can go to 5?
I mean, apparently for Chill and
I better not hear Donovan Mitchell. I better not hear Donovan
exactly
Mitchell.
for Chill and Gifted's argument, it should be Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell actually is on a team that has a chance to get to 70
You're being
wins.
disingenuous. No, you're being
Come on.
disingenuous. Nasty. It's nasty.
I think that top 5 is right. I think that top 5 is right.
He's actually on a team that could get to 70 wins, but you know it is what it is.
Okay, but he's not playing as good as Shea. Stop leaving that part out. That's not the same thing.
I didn't say he should be above Shea. I'm saying he should be 5th over Luka. That's what I'm saying.
I think that we're all acknowledging level of play matters. I just try to to separate
wins?
just level of play.
70 wins though?
Bro, 70 wins is it? No. It's a lot, bro.
What
It's a lot.
upset? You upset to getting close to your coveted record? Huh? You get upset at that?
Major, go to first team. Go to first team.
Go break it. I like history.
Is the first team not just going to be the top 5 MVP candidates?
Facts.
Let's-
For
can
me,
we
it's
not skip that?
no.
For me,
For me, it's not.
For me, it's not. Oh, okay.
Because right now, I have AD on my first.
Hold on. Let me ask you this
So
question.
winning now doesn't matter, chat. Oh
Okay,
man,
I never
So who are you
So-
taking off?
So low. Let me ask you this question:
Taking off
with
Luka.
the first team, who are locks in your estimation? Who are locks?
The five that I just put in there. The 5 that I just put in there are the.
I think Joker's a lock. I think Giannis is a lock. I think Shea is a lock.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Tatum's a lock.
I think Jason Tatum is a lock too. So that's 4 guys. So where does
For
that
me,
put
it's
you?
AD after that one, but you know,
Oh my god!
it's AD.
AD's been better than Luka so far this year.
Facts.
How many games has Kevin Durant played?
Not enough.
Not enough for me.
I don't think it's been enough games. I don't know.
Not enough.
I'm doing some research.
15. He played 15. He played 15
Go
games.
to the
15 of
numbers.
what? 15 of 25? What's that as a
27?
percentage?
Oh, 25.
15
Let's-
to 25. I think that's like 60%, something like that.
60% of the
Right.
games.
Sound about right.
Damn, he's on track for 49 games. Damn.
It's not enough, Marz.
Yeah, it might not be enough.
Man, I'm putting KD on my All NBA team. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna say.
I want to say this. I know he's not gonna make it, but Karl Anthony Towns is all NBA.
He's going first
he's
team.
going first
already.
team.
He's not first team, but he
He's-
might be able to make.
He's close to
might
first
be.
team for me.
He might be. If you think about what's
Karl
okay,
Anthony
Marz,
Towns is
you are
not
Marz,
first-
He's
Oh,
been
he-
very, very good this entire season. Yeah,
I
Marz,
know
you
he's not first team.
real talk. We talk
Okay.
about this all the time.
that's not ridiculous.
We talk all the time about what narratives do, and Karl Anthony Towns being in New York, that narrative. Why do you think Jalen
It's not just
Brunson-
narrative.
Oh, we're doing the prediction thing again. Oh,
No,
God.
we're not doing.
It's not just
prediction.
narrative.
I don't
Go look at how Cats played this season, though.
He's been great.
Oh, shout out the
That's
community.
on the
We hit
offensive
2K.
On
Thank
the
y'all
defensive
for-
end,
thank
he's
y'all
been
for-
A W2K community.
Real
W2K.
tricky on the defensive end. On the offensive end, he's been great. I think
I got Luka. I don't know what to tell you. I got Luka.
I
So
think
I'm
that-
putting Luka's my vote for this 5th spot.
Who you got, Chill?
Donovan Mitchell.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
At least someone's consistent up here.
Mitch?
Yes.
Cause
I'm
he's
going
on
Karl
a
Anthony
team that's
Towns.
about to win.
What gifted?
I'm going Karl Towns. We're gonna do that
For the for first team?
if we're throwing Donovan Mitchell here. Give me Karl Towns. I run that.
Oh, wowzers.
I don't
Both
care.
of them aren't playing better than Anthony Davis.
But they're winning though.
Yeah, but he's at the 200 seed, so obviously winning matters, right?
Winning, right? That's what you just argued, right?
First off, that's the MVP.
You can't say Anthony Davis. No.
So real talk. I just
All
want to
NBA
get to the book. So you're saying your top. Who would be your top 5 MVP candidates? These 4, and then who would be the 5th? AD.
Yeah, for me. Yeah.
Okay.
How can it be Anthony Davis
So
though? If you're going off a win,
I don't
understand.
back on this nigga this entire time.
He's 5th though. It's not like he's number
You
one.
do realize no. For all NBA first team, unless you're playing at a Giannis and Jokic level, right? The wins are gonna matter for you to be in that conversation.
Well,
Right?
Shea and Luka made it in 23 and missed the playoffs.
AD is
Right.
playing.
That's also true, which was crazy to me.
I had a
Which was
problem.
crazy to me.
I had no problem with that.
Definitely
So, yeah,
I got
Is
AD.
AD not playing better than Cat?
Yes, he is.
I don't know why Cat's in these two.
Man,
Like, what are we talking about?
who been more consistent?
I want to put AD there. It's 2 against 1 for AD, and then we can put Luka at the next.
Yeah, I got Luka, but I'm outvoted here. So
And then we can put D Mitch at 7.
Anthony Davis gonna be over Cat. All right,
He's better
We'll do
than
second
Cat.
team. We probably won't do.
more wins, more consistent.
I feel like Luka's being heavily
he more
disrespected.
consistent?
But it's cool.
Yeah, bro, 59% effective field goal percentage, one of the best play finishes in the league. I think he's leading the league in rebounding, or is that Gobert? I don't know who.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think he is leading rebound.
All right, scroll to
Yeah.
second team. That's our first team. Shea, Tatum, Giannis, AD, Jokic so far. That's a great
Oh.
first
I go-
team.
I go
That's
back
the
to
correct,
Luka, man.
in
I
my
go back.
opinion.
A polar bear in Arkansas. It's all right though. It's cool.
Who's the polar bear?
Anthony Davis.
A polar bear in Arkansas. Never.
But you wanted to put Cat up there.
Yeah, because I feel like the winning in terms of like importance of it, I think first team is critical. I think it goes down as you get the second team and third team. Once you get third team, it's like, all right, here
What
you
is
go,
the
Russ.
record difference between New York and the Lakers?
Oh,
New York's
his
like the
record
second
is
seed.
not seeding. Interesting.
Oh,
Not the seed, the record.
Yeah, what's the record?
It's 2 games.
Okay, shut up. Like, what are we doing?
No, wait. No.
Listen,
So now
AD
you want to
better than
actually look
Cat.
at the games now, huh?
It should have always been games.
Who's been more consistent, real talk?
Nigga, Cat just had like back-to-back
Anthony
games.
Davis is better. He's AD's better than Cat. He's playing better than Cat.
Is he
Shout
better
out to
than him,
Cat.
or is he
Big Mo
playing
is
better?
going
Real
crazy
talk.
in New York.
He's
Is,
both.
is he better, or is he playing better?
I think he's
than
better than him.
He's
I think he's a
doing
better
both, in my
player than
opinion.
Cat.
He's doing both.
Because Cat does lead the league in rebounding, by the way.
What does that have to do with it?
It doesn't mean much.
He leads the league in rebounding.
Somebody brought up rebounding. I think
59% effective field goal percentage.
he does lead the league.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
he hits
40%
threes.
three
He's
on
a
high
better
volume.
shooter. He's a better
He hits
shooter.
threes. Yes, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Who's better offensively, Cat or AD?
I haven't watched enough. I would actually probably say AD, but you know, it is what it is.
So you lost your mind. Okay, cool.
I have to see what Cat is doing as a passer because I haven't.
It's been Carthy
Having a
time.
better
Come on
season
now,
than AD as a passer. Guarantee that.
Good. He's been really good, Lo.
Guarantee he's a better passer.
bro.
than
Cat's passing and scoring. Come on,
On the
Passing
ball.
it- but-
It makes
Come
on, let's be
And what is he doing defensively?
That's the
Yeah,
argument
what
for
is-
AD,
yeah.
not this offensive argument you're trying to make.
have you seen Mikal Bridges
But
defensively this year?
He's a very clear positive
Have-
on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I
okay.
agree. But when
And
I was
I-
better
and Cat-
offensive
and
power
Cat-
AD,
and Cat isn't a significantly better offensive player to make up for whatever he's lacking on the other side. He's
I
not.
agree. That's the argument you should make, not who's better offensively, Cat or AD, and you say, I don't know. That's the wrong argument. The argument is clearly Cat.
I don't know. One player is getting set up by ample floor spacing and Brunson. The other one is creating way more of his shots.
Ample floor spacing. He's providing the floor spacing as the finisher. He's creating advantages at the 5 for his unit. Is he not?
Gifted, please.
Low.
He has way better floor spacing on that team than the Lakers. Let's stop.
Yeah, he for sure.
No, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm talking about the advantage that Carthy Towns is creating for his team with his shooting ability
Yeah, but he has
and
more
looks that
floor
he's
spacing.
generating.
He has more floor spacing.
I agree.
Okay, that's it. He has more floor spacing.
All right, who next?
I don't even know why we're arguing.
I don't get how you guys
Anthony
are just
Davis
walk past
and
Luka
Carl-
like this. But it's
Now,
Oh, Luka should be in
For
there.
me, Luka has a stronger argument than both of them. But
Did you know that Luka is second in the league in steals?
Wait a minute, how many games has Luka played?
What?
He playing defense.
Did you know that?
Oh, fuck!
playing
Don't
defense.
you better, boy. No, real talk. Come on, man.
What? Luka playing
Come on, man.
defense, bro.
Hey, come on, man.
In the league in steals.
Come on, man. I saw what Colin Sexton did to that boy. Don't lie.
the Utah game was not a good look.
He
But
is.
yeah,
That Utah game was a bad look.
I don't get why Luka's just being brushed past. But whatever.
I'm not brushing past him. I just the cat argument was such an egregious one. I was like, okay, we gotta.
Yeah, I ain't
He's
gonna
egregious.
So I think unanimously we have what Luka, Donovan.
Gotta throw Donovan.
I'm getting KD on the team. I'm not hearing about
Yeah,
this game.
KD. I'm not
Mars,
getting
you're not.
KD.
You're not doing it, Mars.
I'm
gonna
getting
make
KD
sure
on the
that-
team.
Nah, we're not doing that.
KD off the all
I'm making sure
We're not doing that, Gango.
This is what the
I've
script
Yeah.
got Kevin. I'll go KD, Wemby, and Cat. That's what I'll go.
I don't have a problem with KD either. Actually, I'm not KD.
I'm getting Kevin Durant.
You got
Anthony Edwards is second team All Pro this season.
I forgot about Ant.
Ant's been playing well.
Anthony Edwards is second team.
I go Wemby over.
Does Ant make it over Donovan Mitchell or KD?
Well, I don't mind Wemby. Can we put Wemby on here too? Is there right?
I go Wemby second.
Okay, yeah, I got one.
Do I have Wemby second?
Oh, now what? Cat or
Nah, they're
Ant?
winning
Oh,
it.
no, wait, chill. You got Wemby?
On second team?
Nah, he's still not better than Julius Randle. So nah.
Please stop. Okay.
Oh, no way. No way. That's no. Chill, come on. You ain't say that, did you?
I did say that.
You said that? Oh,
He still
no.
believes it.
I did. Say
No.
that. Yes, I did.
No, really? Oh.
Now remember we had this conversation. Then Low put me in the steam room, and Low put me in the box and asked me about Julius Randle. And
How you been playing to you?
I think Julius Randle's been playing like Julius Randle.
And that's
Is that better than
exactly-
Wemby?
And that's exactly why.
No. That's exactly why he's not better than Wemby, because he playing like Julius Randle.
It hasn't been much better. No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
He hasn't been better at all.
Nah, he better than Wemby. I don't know what to tell you. He better than Wemby. But yeah,
So, Chill, do you have
I
Wemby
go
second
Wemby
team?
second team, and I probably have Cat second team as well. That's probably where I would go.
I got Cat second team.
And I don't have Donovan Mitchell second team. So
You have Ant second team, Marz?
I don't know. I know I don't have Donovan Mitchell.
I know I don't have Cat.
I probably don't have KD because the game's played.
I think we all agree except for you though with KD though. That's the problem.
I think KD's gameplay is holding him back from first team, but I'm putting him on the second team.
I'm not leaving.
How many
KD
games has
off
he
these
played
All
this season?
15. I'm not leaving him off these All NBA.
Oh,
I
you really
easily leave him off.
KD's
He ain't played the games. I don't care.
Doing that, Mars?
I'm
You really
not
putting
leaving
K-
him off.
Oh, he's played 15 games.
Come on, man, Mars.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
He's not making my shit with 15 games. I'm good.
Cat is
Oh, so
but
we
never
all
played.
agree that Cat's
never know
better
for
than Cat's been playing better than Ant.
I have Ant. I have a vote for Ant.
Okay,
the only
I
one?
have a vote.
I'm thinking.
I think
Damn,
Ant
my man
is
called
second
thing.
team All Pro. That's
I'm processing.
So Chill, you got him over over Wemby or Cat?
who? Anthony Edwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole thing. I had Donovan Mitchell first team All Pro. Take Donovan
right.
Mitchell off the second team. I had Donovan Mitchell.
No, he ain't.
I had
wait.
Donovan Mitchell first team All Pro. When I
He
had
ain't got enough
How did you
motions
wait?
to
Wait,
do that.
wait,
Yeah,
wait.
you know
How did
that.
you wait? How did you wait to make the case for Donovan Mitchell first team when we doing the second team now?
But it wasn't
picked him,
enough
so
votes
it didn't make a difference what I said. So that was
it's not
it.
the votes. It's not the votes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Wait, so now you don't want to put Donovan on the team at all?
No, so he's clearly here, but I think Anthony Edwards is
Okay.
second team All Pro.
I'm taking KD off because the game's played.
I'll leave Donovan Mitchell on there, but I wouldn't have him on the second team.
Mars think he getting KD on this.
Hold on,
crew.
wait. We okay.
I'm getting KD off that second team and third team.
We're all
Mars
doing
think
this. We're all doing this incorrectly. So everybody agrees with Luka being second.
No.
Right.
Yes.
With who's left? Does everyone agree that Wemby should be second?
How many games
who's
is Luka?
left?
Hang on, let me see. Let me make sure.
How many games does Wemby play? Because Wemby's missed some games.
Yeah, Wemby did miss a little time.
Yeah, how many games?
Wemby
play?
did miss some time, actually. Yeah.
He
He's
didn't
played
miss as much time
21.
as
He's
KD.
played 21.
He
He's played
hasn't missed as
21.
much time as
Look
KD.
at
How many games
Marz,
did the Spurs play? How many games did the Spurs play?
26.
Wemby played 21, the Spurs played 26.
Look at this nigga Marz
I'm
being
trying to
Get
nasty.
KD off this list, man. Get him out of here,
Matter of
coach.
fact, real talk, get KD off the crew.
Get KD off this list, yo.
Get KD off the list.
Oh
yes.
wow.
This is a disgrace. This is
Wow.
Yep.
So wait, so
Anthony
we
Edwards
wait.
in there.
Playing better than
enough,
everyone
Marz.
on that second team.
He has
except
not
for-
played enough.
But we do agree that it should be Luka and Wemby.
I'm with
Is that right,
Marz.
Rudy?
I'm giving
good
the
with-
vote
I'm
to
good with
KD.
Wemby.
I don't know if
He's a
we're the
second
only
team
two,
All-Pro.
but I'm
I'm
giving the
cool
vote
with
to KD.
Nah, Low gonna be on our side. Low got KD on the one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the unanimouses. So we all
Nah.
agree. We all agree Wemby.
I'm good with Wemby. Second
I'll go
team
Wemby,
All-Pro.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm good with Wemby.
Okay, so Wemby and Luka are unanimous.
While we bullshit, and Wemby might
Are
be
we
first
all-
team All-Pro this year. While we
Yeah, he
bullshit.
might be by the end of the year.
While
You
we
know,
bullshit.
Cats
Let's
are
go put
locked.
that out there. But
Whatever
anyway,
he said,
While
we're gonna
we
make first.
do we all agree that Anthony Edwards is a lock?
I think Anthony Edwards is a lock to be second team
A
All-Pro.
lot.
Over KD, yeah.
Yes.
No, not over. Just in the
No,
general
just period.
sense.
He's on second team. He's a second team All-Pro. Here's the problem that we having, guys.
I'm asking whoever's moving it. I don't know. I'm not saying.
Here's the problem that we having, Lo.
That's amazing.
And this is where my issue is, Lo. The problem that we having is the Cavs are going to win 65 games. I dare you to keep one of these dudes off the crew. How is that going to happen?
No, he's gonna be on the crew.
He gonna make 30.
He gonna make it. He gonna
Are
make
we
it.
really doing this again with Donovan Mitchell?
I don't know what to
He's
tell you. I
just
think
not
that
as good
there's
as
10
a
guys who
player.
are playing better than him.
Holy shit. This is incredible.
Donovan probably is gonna make second team,
But
most
they've
likely.
done this
Yeah, he
before.
probably will make it, but I'm not doing what I think will happen. I'm doing what I would have.
Exactly.
I-
You just going
I
off a
would-
level of play.
And I'm going and I'm
Yeah.
going off what I'm going off what Lo and I had this conversation, and I had a problem with both SGA and Luka making first team All-Pro 2 years ago when your crew didn't make the playoffs, because the standard is now set. You're essentially just what you're telling me when you don't make the playoffs and you're a first team All-Pro is that we don't care how you affect the crew. We don't care about that. What we care about is how nice you are as an All-Pro. That's all we care about.
I
Now-
mean, I think that kind of logic like goes into the MVP, but I do think all NBA should be like
That's on first teams, too.
individualized. Like it's about the best playing players.
Because was Zeke making All NBAs when the Pistons were winning like 55, 60 plus games?
After the 86
Nah,
regular
Stockton and
season, he
Magic
didn't
are
make the
making-
All-Pro team again.
Yeah. So then it's like we've seen it before. Not that we haven't seen it.
I got.
Which is
I think we just kept. So Cat's unanimous, second team.
No, I'm
not for-
we're waiting. We're waiting for a second on that one. I'm saying it's ain't unanimous. That's what I'm saying. Or is
He's
it-
not
think-
unanimous for me, but if all
I
of you
think-
guys have him,
I
then I'm
think
not gonna
Ant,
push
I think
back.
Ant is second team All-Pro this year. Yes, I do.
Gifted is Ant second team All Pro. He can't hear me. Real talk is Ant second team All Pro.
I want to say yes. Yeah.
What's stopping you? What's
Yeah.
stopping you, real talk, from
I
saying
think
yes?
he is as well. Yes.
Because I mean,
you
he's
think
playing
Ant's been
well.
better than Damian Lillard this year?
Be fucking.
That's,
for real.
I like.
being
I
for
don't.
it.
I don't
I'm being
know,
for it.
bro.
Yes,
Ant,
Marz.
Ant's
Not
playing well,
by
but
a
he's
lot
not like
neither.
the
We can
definitive
have a
playing
conversation about that,
better than
Marz.
these
Yes, we
guys
can.
do.
But it's not. I don't think the gap is like this.
I feel
No.
like people just remember Dame bad year last year and acting like he's still doing that this year.
Nah,
He's
Like,
getting
nah,
busy this
bro.
year. Dame is nice as hell
He's
this year.
getting busy. Yeah.
so
Yes, he is.
I'm just curious because I would argue Dame's been a better scorer and a better overall offensive player, and I think Ant's defense has regressed this year. So I'm just curious.
Has LaMelo Ball been better than Ant this year?
Nah, if he ain't played enough games, he ain't played enough games with KD.
He
Ain't played
definitely,
enough.
yeah. We can't.
He ain't played enough games with KD.
Hey, LaMelo's hurt, unfortunately.
I don't even know how many
Yeah,
games
yeah,
he played,
yeah,
but
yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
in the
there-
pool for that reason. But I
if
just,
KD ain't getting it, then LaMelo ain't getting it.
He hooping right now, but yeah, let's pause the break.
Yeah, Melo is back tonight.
if
I
we're
think
going
he's back.
off right now, then I guess Cat is fine. I guess.
I don't get what you guys push.
I
for, but
guess.
understand
Yo,
the-
stop. Real
I feel
talk. I don't
like-
like your tone, man. I don't like your tone, bro.
I feel like Cat getting a little bit disrespected, just a teeny weeny bit.
So is the
I was
fifth?
being
Is a,
disrespected.
I ain't gonna lie. I might be with Marz on this one. I might actually pick KD over D Mitch on this last pick. Then
Yeah,
I think
I just
think
look-
he's played enough games.
I don't know if I have Dame second team, but I'm just saying I got people over Anthony Edwards, and Dame is one of them. I got Jalen Brunson over Ant too, so
Brunson is another name actually.
I'm just not.
Bronson's been getting skipped over because Cat's playing well,
No, KB.
and nobody's talking about him.
Jalen Brown.
Unfortunately. Yeah, this is third. Wait, we scroll back up, Major. We got second team done.
We missed it one spot, but I
Third Donovan
I'm-
Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's the least controversial. I think it should be KD, but it seems I'm not winning that battle.
I don't mind KD either, but yeah.
Well, I said KD as well, so it's 5-3. So we win. Put KD on the board.
5-3.
I mean 5. You know what I'm saying? 3-2. My fault. Third team.
5-3.
I got D Mitch 13. I got D Mitch 13.
We'll put D Mitch 13. I know that's
Yeah, I'll settle for D Mitch 13. That's fine. I got Jalen Brunson. I've got Damian Lillard.
Hold on, wait, Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying the names I have. I'm not saying that's
but he's trying to get it correct, man. We gotta get the graphics situated, man.
Oh my god. How you guys feel about the old people, the Stephs and the LeBrons?
No, we gotta put Jalen Brunson before we get to that.
I'm just asking. You guys feel that in these talks?
No, let's let me get a couple of
not right now.
Yeah, let me get a couple.
Let's
of
wait.
Let's
wait. Yeah, LeBron will be there, but just not right now.
No.
Will he be there?
No, he won't.
For sure.
No. At the end of the season, real talk, you think James gonna be in all pro conversations?
We just re-up. Hell yeah, we finna be
He said he just re-up. Oh, hell no.
Did y'all see LeBron moving last night?
He looks like the type. Well, I don't even know if he's going to be eligible for a postseason award because he looks like the type of dude that needs some days off in order to play at that level.
Days off, all right.
That's what he looked like.
But so yeah, like, I believe. I think, in all honesty, I do think LeBron will probably be third team all NBA by the end of the year.
I got Dame. Does people disagree with Dame?
I'm good.
I got
with
Dame as well on the third.
I think Dame is playing at an all pro level. Yes, he is. I'm good with that.
How you guys feel about Kyrie?
I also think Kyrie as well.
Yeah, how you guys feel about Kyrie?
I like that.
I don't know if I feel about Kyrie more than I feel about Evan Mobley. I wouldn't be surprised if Evan Mobley was an all-pro this year.
Because of the 70 wins. I get it.
I would not be surprised.
So you think two Cavs need to be on the All-NBA team?
I know, right?
Jalen Johnson.
We digging deep in the grave with this.
Jalen Johnson.
So, like, are we saying that, like, the forwards are weak?
Yeah, who cares?
I just said Jalen Johnson.
It's Jalen Johnson. It's positionless.
I know I hate this player, but
I just want to put it out there.
Really
KD's played 15 games.
Stop.
LaMelo's played 18.
Stop being fake woke.
Yeah, they're both not making it. Yeah.
No, but we got KD on the second team. So I'm
no, we didn't get KD on it. You got KD.
Not miss that.
You lost. It was 3-2. You lost.
Melo's played more than KD.
LaMelo's played 18. So I'm just saying.
How did y'all sneak KD in there? That's crazy.
Milo and Roto.
That's actually crazy.
We asked you and then you didn't answer the question.
Maxey has 40. Nice.
Damn.
I got to vote for LaMelo third team.
Yeah, I'll go with LaMelo.
If we're doing that, then Melo got to make third team then.
I made Melo my.
Even though they both shouldn't make the list for me.
Does LaMelo go third team over Fox?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely. And I love Fox, but Fox ain't been.
So Steph or LeBron, is that what it is?
Please, let's stop.
No. J-Dub?
Franz?
Steph.
All right.
Franz?
Franz actually might be the name.
Franz was hooping though.
Actually,
Franz played enough games. Franz played enough games.
That's it.
Franz was hooping.
I'm actually fine with Franz. I'm fine with Franz.
Yay.
I'm cool with Franz too.
There we go. We got Franz.
The creation of
24, 6 and 6, 2 steals. No, he was hooping.
I think Curry's averaging what, 24, 5 and 6? I think.
Matter. It doesn't matter because they're winning, right? Remember that, Gifted?
Okay, show the standings.
Who's he
what?
gifted arguing
Show the standings.
Who's gifted arguing for?
He's talking about Steph.
I think the Magic are like what, the 3 seed right now? I think the Warriors are like the 6 now after last night, right?
They're the 8th.
You're 8. You suck.
Yeah, but this isn't just all about winning after what we did with our list.
You suck.
It's not.
No! Not Mr. Cat. Not Mr. Cat's second team.
If you have Kevin Durant number 2 when he's only played 15 games, our logic is clearly fluctuating on his list.
No. If we have it because you got voted out
on his list based on games played for me.
And that's you. We have him there because of you got outvoted. Now, but specifically you though, your ideology was niggas can't be over other niggas because of standings and winning.
Based on what? Yeah. Okay. First off, there's a formula for this, right? It goes level of play, right? It goes games played. It goes winning. That's normally like how that works all the way through.
Franz checks all of those boxes. Curry doesn't.
I think Franz would make the list based on his health because he was playing at a high level.
What's the Warriors' record without Steph?
I believe
They won a bunch of games
they're.
early in the year without him. They won a bunch of games early in the year.
Yeah, they won like 3 games this year without Steph Curry.
No, they won.
And
like
what's their
4.
record with Steph?
This is nasty.
So Franz has played more games
I
than
just want to
Steph.
clarify. The Warriors are
What are
10
we
and 10
doing?
when Steph plays. 10 and 10. We're giving a 500 player All NBA over Franz.
So Franz has played more games. He's better winning, and he also checks the list off of performance. It's Franz based off of your own opinion, Gifted.
Wait, so we got Donovan Mitchell, we have Jalen Brunson, we have Damian Lillard.
Wait.
And we got LaMelo
And I knew
Ball.
this was going to happen. I knew because when it comes to Curry,
no. Let's pause.
Shaky.
Let's pause and reassess. We have LaMelo Ball making the third team. Why? Because of his level of play. Correct.
That's also off of us outvoting you. If you don't have him there, that makes sense. I understand that.
I got a problem. Wait a minute. I got a problem with Real Talk telling me, well, are we going to get 2 Cavs on the team? We got 2 Bucks on the team, and we got to do it in Evan Mobley.
We do have 2 Bucks on the team right now.
They're better than the 2 Cavs.
Are you sure? Wait. Hold on.
Who's better, Dame or Donovan Mitchell?
If I speak.
I mean, that's not what I'm questioning.
I'm
curious.
I mean, but Giannis is clearly a first team. Giannis is clearly first team.
Okay.
So
I got
Dame is playing better than you think. Evan Mobley is playing better than Dame.
I got a defensive player of the year candidate that's
As Mobley,
averaging 19 and 8. That's what I got.
19 and 8, y'all.
19 and 8.
19 and 8.
That's
So
right.
why Wemby not make it last year?
Why didn't Wemby make it last year?
You tell me.
Because of winning.
It's 'cause he didn't win?
I think Dame's averaging 25 and 7 right now.
Sabonis made it, right?
Who?
On like what? On what you?
Who, Marz?
Sabonis made it last year, and I don't know what winning they did, but I guess.
Over Wemby, way more.
62. He plus 4.
Man, again, Marz, what are we talking about? We talking about those voters. We ain't talking about us.
Yeah, but I'm saying if your
those
argument
voters.
is 19 and 8 defensive player of the year candidate, I'm gonna ask about Wemby last year.
As a rookie?
21 and 10 defensive player of the year candidate.
But his
Rookie or
argument,
not?
but he cares about winning though. He cares about winning.
Exactly. I do.
See, exactly, Marz. Come
100%.
on.
Wait. Okay. Quick question. If we care about winning, and
Donovan
I
Mitchell
just
scored 13
realized,
tonight.
I just realized, the guy I said first isn't on the third team. Kyrie's playing better than arguably Dame and Donovan, and they're winning.
I disagree with Dame, but that's fine. I wouldn't argue against Donovan.
Has Dame played better than Kyrie?
I would
This
pick
season,
Dame, but
I'm taking Dame over Kyrie.
But
As
I'd
good
have
as
Kyrie.
Kyrie-
I'd have
as
Kyrie
good as
over
Kyrie
D Mitch. I'd have Kyrie over D Mitch.
I think the inconsistency of Donovan Mitchell kind of skews that.
Yeah, he scored a whopping 13 tonight on 4 of 11 shooting.
I
Yeah,
think he's on.
15
I
against-
think
But they won. They won. So
I think he's on. I think he's on a team that beats teams by so much they don't really need him to produce at that level. So
I mean,
Yeah, I can't really. blame
he's
Donovan
still in the game, up 200 missing shots. He's 4 for 12 now.
he's played less than 30 minutes so far. Marz.
Yeah, but he's still in the game currently, missing
He's had one bad game. All right, you got it.
one bad game. Are you sure about that? You want to go through the game log?
You got it, Marz. You won.
So are we're cool with this list. We don't want to add Kyrie. We're cool with this 5.
I'd have Kyrie. I would have Kyrie above Donovan Mitchell,
Replacing
but I'm
who,
not
though?
going to win that vote.
Oh, so you have Kyrie over Donovan here.
Of all these
Donovan.
names, I would have Kyrie over Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, the
Donovan
logic
Mitchell
for having
would have
LaMelo here is based
It'll
on
be D. Mitchell.
what he's played, right? Because it can't be wins.
Huh?
Our logic for having LaMelo here is when he was healthy, he was playing better than almost all these guys up here. Is that what we're saying?
My logic is he's just been playing like a top 15 level player. Yeah.
That the same for everybody else?
More or less.
Yeah.
But how many games did he play? Because if to be
18.
fair,
18.
I think he played 18, right?
we're cutting it. We're cutting it real thin at that point.
18 of 25? What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying we're cutting it thin. That's all I'm just saying. We're cutting it thin.
Yeah, we got KD on there, man.
But KD's
Yeah,
also
that
played
kid.
better though.
LaMelo's on track for 59 games, and he's already came back tonight, so he's played again. So he's at 19 games. 19 of 26.
Yeah, I'm fine with LaMelo on the team. So I'm
Kyrie
fine
not
with
making it
that.
then.
Take off Donovan Mitchell.
I guess.
Oh, whatever, man.
I guess. No Kyrie. Let's
I
go
guess.
to
Damn, it's all
Disgraceful.
defensive
go-
team as well.
You said what? No,
All
we don't have a
defensive
defensive team. No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no, no.
good.
We're gonna do all-star and then surprises, and then we're gonna get out of here.
All stars.
All stars, 24 people.
Now let's ride this up.
Well, we can get all
Yes.
15. We can get all 15 of the All NBA guys. So we only need
Exactly. It's not like
We
we're
only need
starting
9.
all over.
All right,
Yeah,
let's,
okay.
all right, let's go. Let's
Bring
go,
up
let's go.
all-star.
nine. We add Steph and LeBron instantly. We only need 7 more. We only need 7 more.
Exactly.
True.
Oh, but
that's
we have to get
true.
12
And-
East, 12 West.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's gonna be a bit.
No.
Let me see here.
We should not.
Well,
have
LeBron's gonna be the captain for the West.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
LeBron and Steph are gonna be all-stars.
So is KD.
And so
KD gonna
Yeah,
be an
KD
all-star.
as well.
Jokic gonna
Yeah,
be
sure.
an
KD
all-star.
get voted in.
Luca is.
Yeah, Jokic.
Yeah, Luka is as well.
Mm-hmm. Shea.
Shea is another one actually. Yeah.
Shea gonna be there.
You lost.
Damn, the text not even in the middle. Lock in, man. Yeah, there you go, editor. Good work.
There you go.
There you go. Are we waiting for?
Does Jalen Williams make it this year?
Well, before we
We'll get through
let's
the.
get the
We'll get through the
lockdown.
locks. We'll get the locks.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'll-
Let's get the
Okay, that's fine.
lockdown, then we'll-
Durant,
we
Jokic,
got
Durant,
Durant,
Jokic,
Jokic.
Durant, Jokic, yeah.
Anthony Davis, and Shea. Those are like locks, right? No debate.
I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure.
And Luca.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Bron, Steph, Durant, Jokic, Luca.
Oh, Anthony
And
Davis.
Shea.
Oh, do we have to get like this? Because the starters is a 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got it right. Curry, Luca, that's 2 backcourt. Durant, Jokic, LeBron. All right, cool.
Boom.
Shea's gonna take Steph's starting spot. Is that relevant for this? Are we gonna?
He put the
Put
start.
that line.
Yeah, get Curry out there starting. Yeah.
Yeah, Steph
No,
not gonna start.
I just want to see it right, you know.
Wait a minute. Is she going to get more votes?
Yes.
I think Shea.
Yes?
Yeah.
Because he might.
Oh, it is in Golden
yeah.
State.
Oh,
It's in
yeah.
Golden
Golden
State.
State. I
Take
don't-
Shea off the
yeah.
starting lineup.
I
Take
I
Shea
don't know
off
if
the
he's going to
starting
get more votes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steph
It's in Golden
started.
State. It's in Golden State. It's in
Steph
Golden State.
started.
Thank you, chat.
Is he
Appreciate it.
though?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
that's how Halle got the start last year.
It's the East,
Okay.
though. Let's be honest.
Now let's go to the East. Let's lock up the East.
Giannis,
Giannis,
Tatum,
Tatum.
Donovan
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
I guess.
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah,
Brunson.
Carnty Towns. Yep.
So Giannis, Donovan
Ben
Mitchell,
Simmons.
Tate,
And Giannis, Mitchell, Tatum.
Did you say?
So those are the 5 guys.
That Giannis, man, cooking him.
The front court guys in the East are going to be Giannis, Tatum, and Cat, right?
That's the
Yeah.
front
Yeah.
court guys, Marz.
And then the back
Yeah.
court is going to be
Does it
Donovan
matter?
Mitchell and Dame or Brunson.
Probably Dame.
Dame. I think it's going to be Dame. He started
It's
last
probably
year.
going to be
I
Dame.
think he's going to start again this year.
Okay, so Giannis, Tatum, Cat, Dame, Mitchell.
As a sidebar, Marz is going against what he said because I don't give a fuck where it's at. I got Shea over Curry starting.
Oh,
I
so
think
you're doing. I would have Shea start.
Yeah,
If we
exactly.
being honest,
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
That nigga, they
I
can
mean,
do
but
all
I'm
shit.
also fine with us
I
being
think
like
Shea's starting in the All-Star game.
realistic
No,
about the
I
All-Star.
wouldn't be-
I
I'd be
think
realistic about it.
what I'm doing is I'm picking the starters as I expect
Cat,
them to be.
I
Cat,
think
Cat.
Curry's starting
Making sure
too.
I
I
get
think
that.
Luca is the one who comes off.
Carl Anthony
Luca's getting
Towns.
votes regardless. Luca's got the whole continent of Europe going for him. He'll be all right.
Yeah, it does.
And then after Cat, it was we said Dame. Dame is the other one.
You said Dame.
Yeah. They could be
And then the
playing-
first 6 man is what? Brunson?
Brunson.
Probably.
Go there.
Yeah.
They could be playing in this nigga kitchen, and I'm still having
Oh, word.
Shea.
The kitchen talks. Okay.
We know you trying to get some nasty propaganda. What
Hey, in that
about?
Western Conference? Wait a minute. Is Wemby starting in the All-Star game? I just want to make sure that I ain't losing my mind.
Over who?
No.
KD? KD's the only option.
I think Wemby might be starting over KD in the All-Star game, Marz.
I ain't gonna lie. If he does that, it's definitely the turn of the guards.
I think
definitely
Wemby might be starting over KD.
Women getting more votes.
KD got enough motion.
Yeah, KD
I mean,
got
France might get him turned up a little bit.
Nah,
He probably 6-man though.
Nah, Shea
Nah,
But
Shea.
Nah, Shea-
he gonna be there. He gonna be in the All-Star game for sure.
Pistons won.
So Wemby gonna be there.
Yeah, add Wemby to the
West.
yeah.
Okay, now we're getting to the.
Now it gets.
Now
yeah.
Anthony Davis. Add AD to the West.
Yeah, AD.
Anthony Davis will be there.
Okay, now I
Do
think
we
he's
think
now
Ja
I think
is
he's
going
got
to
past
be
all the
at
lot.
the All-Star game?
Yes.
If he doesn't make it as a
Because I
starter,
do.
then it comes down to coaches and players. But so I don't know.
Yeah, the coaches
The
pick the
fans will
reserves.
pick him, but
So Marz,
I don't know if Ja's playing.
Marz, before
he
we go
would've
any
been
further,
I don't think Ja can make it over Jaren this season,
before we
unless
go any
we're
further,
projecting.
I know
you know,
one
in the
thing.
play
Just
though.
because you got KD on that All NBA team, you better get one of them Houston boys on that All Star team. Pick one.
Well, it'll be
One of them
Şengün.
is-
It's not even. There's no.
Pick
It's
one.
not who's they're gonna be. It's Şengün.
I don't know
Okay,
who's it
so-
going to be. Yeah.
But
Okay.
I
And I ain't
don't
gonna lie,
think,
the coaches would actually vote Sengun as well. I think they would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
What they vote shit going in over-
and the record.
Over
and
who?
yeah.
Jalen Green? What?
no,
Yes.
I think he's saying just would Houston get an All-Star period?
Yeah, just
No, I
in
think-
general.
Yes.
I think players and coaches would, if they keep the top 3 seed, which I don't think they will, but if they keep it, then yes, they would.
I mean, would they vote him in over Jalen Williams?
I think.
I think he's
Williams
making.
is
I
next
think
as
he's
well.
making the squad regardless.
Okay, is Jaren Jackson making it?
No.
Not-
I think
not
Jaren
Anderson
Jackson would
Gordon.
make
I
it.
feel like if Memphis
But
has a
Jaren Jackson's
representative,
playing
I
better
think
than
it's going to
Şengün.
be Ja.
As a sidebar, we don't have Anthony Edwards yet. Just to be clear.
Oh yeah. And,
Oh,
and-
and
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
put
we missed out on
That's
Ant, yeah.
a lot, actually. Yeah, put
He
it.
might
Yeah.
start in the All-Star game while we go.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
We were bugging it for a second. Chat.
Yeah.
Kyrie's
Dragging
an
a little
All-Star.
bit.
Kyrie's an All-Star. in
Is
my
he?
opinion. You don't think Kyrie's an All-Star?
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying.
I think he's an All-Star. If you guys disagree, then push
No,
back.
that's
I
fine.
No,
don't
I'm with
disagree.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, so the Mavericks have
Wait,
2
how-
All-Stars.
We need more front court players, right? Or not?
We have LeBron, we have
need
Durant, we have
one more.
Jokic, we have
We need
Wemby, we have
one
Anthony
more.
Davis.
We
Is
need
that
one
enough?
more. We need
One
one
more?
more. on
So
front.
I don't
Aren't there
think
two
Şengün-
wild cards?
I
Aren't there two
don't
wild
think
cards?
Bonus or Triple J?
Sabonis?
It's just.
I don't think it's Şengün. I think it's
It'd
Jaren
be Triple
Jackson.
J.
I think it's Jaren Jackson.
I got Jaren Jackson.
I can't wait to see y'all faces when they announce the All-Star team and Julius Randle is on there. I'm gonna
Hell
lose.
no.
How much money you want to put that he won't be on there?
Lose my mind.
I
He
can
is not
assure
making
you-
this team.
I can
I'm
assure
gonna
you.
lose my mind.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Chill. That will not happen. I promise you that will not happen. One of these
Oh
things
my
is not like the
God.
other. That will not take place.
And the last one is.
No, sir.
De'Aaron,
No.
Nah.
J-Dub.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
Jalen Williams is gonna make it.
Yeah.
That should win it right there.
No Harden love.
Devin,
No Harden.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker's not.
I'm taking Jalen Williams over. No.
I think it's Dub.
Well, okay. So far this
I think it's
season,
Dub.
J-Dub. If Book gets to play with Kevin Durant for
So if
you know,
Booker
the
plays
next-
with a player better than him, he'll make it.
As of today, I've probably got J-Dub. I'm going
I'm going
yeah,
J-Dub.
today I
All right,
probably got
J-Dub.
J-Dub.
RJ up.
But I won't be surprised if it's Booker.
I think we got that pretty right. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, actually.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid.
All right, go
The
ahead.
East
put
gets
the-
a bit trickier, but
Go ahead and get the Mobley, man.
Mobley an All-Star.
Yes, Mars.
Jalen Brown's an All-Star, right?
Go ahead and get the Jalen Brown.
Yes,
as
Jalen
well.
Brown is an
And
All-Star.
Jalen Brown probably makes All-Star. Yeah.
Mboli. Come on, man, lock in.
I think K makes All-Star too.
Did Cade have a triple double tonight? Did he get his
Cade
triple
does not make the
He
All-Star.
had 18 assists tonight. Yeah.
Cade is not going before Trae Young. No, he is not.
And we're gonna slow it down.
Franz an All-Star?
I agree as well.
Yes, he is.
But will he make All-Star by the time?
I don't know. I don't know if he's played.
Oh, that's
'cause
right.
I don't know
I
how
don't think
long
he's
his
gonna-
injury is. I don't know how long his
I don't
injury
think he's gonna play
No.
enough by the time they pick because of the injuries.
Wait a minute. That's right. He's got that injury. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
All right, just for
Oh,
put Brown,
LaMelo.
Put Brown. Put Brown.
LaMelo.
Yeah, LaMelo's an All-Star.
Put Brown for Franz, and then
hey,
put
Melo gonna make it.
or Melo, yeah, right there. Whatever you're gonna do. And
And
then
then
put
put
Brown. Yeah, Jalen Brown.
Is
I'm not gonna lie. Is Jalen
when
Brown
does
All-Star
Paolo come
over
back?
Cade?
Paolo's back around Christmas? I think.
Yes.
I think.
Do you think that's enough games to get him to the All-Star game?
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know.
No, it's not. Paulo's only played like 5 games? Yeah, he only played.
Tyler
5
Hero
games.
on his All-Star team.
Yeah, is Tyler Hero an All-Star?
Yes.
Yes,
Tyler
he
Hero's
is.
an All-Star
Yes.
too. He on his.
What
I got
happened to
Cade
the
and
game,
Tyler.
my lord,
The East
man? What happened to
fucking
the game,
reeks,
my
dog.
lord?
I got Cade and Tyler.
He's better than
Tyler
Cade.
Hero All-Stars.
Wait.
The game I love
He's
is
better than
gone.
Cade?
man.
I got Cade and Tyler.
Are we seeing a difference in caliber
about
between
to
the
say,
East
what
and
are
the
we
West right
doing?
now? Are we seeing this?
Yes, we are.
Oh my god.
You need one more front court.
Okay. No, it's a wild card. No. Oh,
How
no, we
many
do need
Mobley
another
do we
front
have?
court because we only got Mobley and Brown coming off of the bench.
Yeah, Mobley's already on the crew.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
We already have Cat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got Cat.
Yeah,
Do we
Cat
have
already,
Darius
yeah.
Garland? Do we have
The
Darius
front-
Garland on the crew?
It has to,
That's backcourt, though. That's
You
backcourt.
trying to get
Back
the,
in the
you
league.
trying to get the
Jalen
Cavs three
Johnson?
All-Stars?
So we need a front court player.
It
My
have
fault.
it had to be Evan, or not Evan Mobley, Jared Allen.
No, the Hawks don't have 2 All-Stars now.
Jarrett
It
Allen.
had to be Jared Allen.
No,
So
they
Jimmy
don't get
Butler can't
3.
make the All-Star team?
Let's be serious, Mars.
Wait a minute, are we saying the
I
Cavs
mean-
have 3 All-Stars?
Jimmy no better
3?
than Jarrett Allen?
They
Oh
had-
no,
they
you
had-
can't
they
give the
has-
Heat 2 All-Stars. Oh my god.
There has to be two. There has to be another front player.
Jimmy
We have
Butler plays
three.
in
We have three in the starting 5. Giannis, Tatum, and Cat. Only 2 coming off the bench, and Mobley and Jaylen Brown.
But Jimmy
Oh,
Butler's
okay, so we're saying. Well, then I'm gonna be honest. If Brown's a guard, I'm taking Cade over Brown as an All-Star.
I said Brown is a front court player.
Okay. Oh, he's here Brown as like a small forward then.
Can I not
Yeah.
replace Jimmy Butler? Can I not replace Jimmy Butler with Tyler Hero and then we just put a guard as the wild card?
Tyler, you can't do that, Marz. Tyler Hero is definitely making the All-Star team.
That's a
He will make the All-Star team. My
Tyler
trip.
Hero.
Okay, so we got.
Probably right now he is, but
So we have Giannis, Cat, Mobley,
how y'all feel
Brown.
about Big Boost?
and
Though? He
Allen.
been hooping in Chicago.
No,
but
sir.
Chicago
No,
ain't
sir.
getting no All-Star.
If we're
No,
back
sir, we
at
good on that.
Vucevic All-Star
No.
talks, yeah, okay.
We good on that. We good on that, big sir.
I'm-
No,
Hey,
I
Gifted,
gotta-
what's the opposite of yes, sir, Gifted?
no, sir. We good. No, no, sir.
No.
I gotta
No.
bounce after this one, but no, I think that this is probably what it's because they unless you want to put Butler in as a front court player, but like you have to have a reserve for all the front court players, and the reserves we have right now is Mobley and Brown. They have to have another one.
I guess. I mean, I would
Oh,
have Jimmy Butler and then like I don't know, put someone else, another guard on. But
I feel like K got to make the list. That's tough.
He doesn't.
He'll make it.
yeah,
He does.
yeah,
One of these-
yeah.
one of these dudes
I'd
is
take
backing
Tyler Hero off, put Jimmy Butler, and then put K.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
what I would do.
All right, then do it then.
But Tyler's an All-Star too, though.
He's making an All-Star team. I'll be surprised.
Nah, I ain't
would
gonna
be
lie.
very
Yeah,
surprised.
we gotta. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta save the NBA. Tyler Hero is not really moving any tickets.
No,
in the near
no.
future.
Tyler's been playing at that level though.
No, who cares? We gotta save
For
the
sure.
NBA. We need to push Cade Cunningham propaganda. We gotta get him in the All-Star game. We need some young fellas.
Replace Jarrett Allen with Cade. Replace Jarrett
Yeah.
Allen with Cade. There we go.
Cade, yeah.
There you go.
This is how you save the NBA chat. This is what
Well,
David Stern was
There's
doing
a
back in the
very
day.
clear difference in quality with these All-Star teams.
This is what David Stern was doing back in the day.
We discussed in
You
one.
have it. There
I
you
think we
have
did
it.
it. We successful?
Great
Did it.
All-Star team. And then lastly, before we
Not
get
really.
out of here,
Not really.
just gonna go around. Well, first of all, let me say this: I appreciate everybody that showed support today. Shout out to Low, Marz, Gifted, Chill, Swipa. Appreciate y'all pulling up. If you're not a member of the room, make sure you become a member of the room. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we're live. Also, if somebody could drop the YouTube link in the chat, also make sure that you subscribe to that as well, because this vibe will be uploaded to there.
Yeah, we need to get
Chill.
we need to get a lens for Real Talk, man. I feel like this nigga talking to us in another room, man. How far away the camera is.
Whatever, bro. Hey, look, hey, chill. Actually, have a
Niggas
you know,
at
you
the
do a
table.
show called Chilling with Chill every Saturday on PC.
12 o'clock.
And
Yep.
I just so happen to have, my own little version of Chill. Some people say he kind of sounds like you. Some people say he doesn't.
Okay.
We have him
I'm about
up
to get
here. We have him up here.
This is so
And we just wanted to holler at him real quick. Hey, Newski.
Yo, I'm hot.
Oh my god.
Newski, you on mute, bro. Newski, you selling, Newski.
I'm good. I'm
Newski,
good.
where you at, Newski?
I'm here. I'm good.
You selling
I'm good.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man,
Give us your thoughts about talk to Chill about Tatum and how he affects winning and how the Celtics are a championship level team.
This is really good right here. Absolutely. Let's do it. So I want to bring it back.
First of all, if
to,
you're gonna bite
back.
my first,
Hold-
stop right
hold-
there. If you're gonna bite my style, you got to talk a little bit slower. That's
Give
number
me
one.
one. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
That's number one. If you're gonna bite my style,
right.
get it right.
Right. So I want to bring it back to your conversation about value, right? When we talk about value, I think you were understating Jason Tatum a little bit. And the reason why is because when I go back to the 2023-2024 playoffs, where he led that Boston Celtics crew to the NBA Finals off the strength of what this guy Jason Tatum was producing, right? I mean, we look at a guy who led the team in points, rebounds, and assists en route to an NBA championship. It's not that many guys you can say that can do that. I mean, Bird did it, Joker did it, James did it, 4 times over. And going back to this year, we look at the Celtics crew where Jaylen Brown has missed time, KP has missed time, right? And they're still top of the Eastern Conference, en route to another NBA championship. So when you go to that and you look at a guy like SGA, right, who I think is maybe on a more talented squad. I don't know about that. I'm not too sure, but I think that a guy in Jason Tatum should definitely be in these combos, 100%. And I think the value gets understated, in my opinion. I don't know if you fight that.
Hey, Chill. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chill. Hey, I'm gonna let you into a little bit of a secret, Chill. You got so many chillisms. We have a bingo board going on right now with your chillisms.
Someone almost maxed it out too. It was really close.
Oh, Chill. We got a bingo board.
Yeah, we got a bingo board of your aunt in the background. I don't know if somebody won, but whoever wins, you're getting $30. But
I just wanted to hear your opinion on this, because with Jason Tatum, I'm looking at a guy who's improved every single year, and his team has improved because of that. And they're on a bomb squad right now, and he's leading that bomb squad. Not only is he the only All-Pro on the team, he's the only first-team All-Pro on the team. So that's number one. Number two, he's very versatile. I think he speeds the game up. He's super nice with the pill, as you said. I think he's a better one-on-one player than SGA. I'm not sure. I don't know if people fight me on that. And he cleans glass. He can put the ball on the floor. He can be the team's primary distributor. So that's just what I want to say when it comes to Jason Tatum.
Sounds pretty accurate.
I agree. It sounds pretty accurate for sure. I agree.
All right, man. I got.
Thank you, Chill number 2.
Pretty accurate.
Hey, Chill. Let me tell you something, man. Appreciate you, Dusky.
Wait, Wait, I got to bounce, but I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody on stage. To everybody in the room, put a suit on, drink water, don't drink and drive. Hey, man, call your mom. When's the last time you talked to your mother?
It's not mom.
Your mother.
Call your mother.
Call your mother. When the last time you talked to your mother?
That's mother.
Call your mother. All right? But I'm going to get out. In the meantime, take it light. We'll take it.
There you go.
Salute.
Chill. I have people come in my room, man, and imitate you all the time. But Newski, he does that, man. Shout out to Newski. Man,
He was watching film.
Yeah, he been watching film of you.
He watching film on
he got you down back.
He said it just now.
No, shout out to this guy.
Sound like I'm having an effect on some people around here.
No,
yeah, hey, the impact is major.
I ain't gonna lie, Chill. I don't think you really understand how much of an impact you got in the community, man.
Facts.
Maybe I don't.
It's beyond the community.
Come up here to talk basketball with you dudes, man. I get into it with Marz. I get into it with y'all dudes. I don't know that. I'm just a dude who talk basketball. I ain't no big deal around here. Stop playing.
Oh man.
W Chills in the chat, man. We'll get out of here. Just top 3 surprises of the season. It could be team or player. And I'm gonna start with Low because he said he finna get out of here. Top 3 surprises, and it could be team, player, good or bad.
I'm gonna try to be positive. Shout out to Orlando. Even though I had them high up in the beginning of the season, that defense is just hellacious. And then that stretch that Franz went on, I knew he was going to be able to bounce back, but I didn't think he was going to be that good. So shout out to Franz. Another pretty positive. Shout out to Atlanta. I think they've kind of reshifted and reorganized it a little bit. That team was a little lost for a second. Not saying they're completely out of the weeds, but they're definitely moving in a direction that makes way more sense and a little bit more flexible. So shout out to them. And then, of course, man, shout out to my Lakers, man. Shout out to Austin Reeves, man. He really molded together as that guy. You know, I tell you, man, that's not really much of a surprise. So I'll be negative, man. Shout out to the Kings, man. I'm just so surprised how bad they look early on. I thought the DeMar DeRozan edition was really going to be a difference maker, but man, the Kings, they just can't really piece it together, man. I thought DeMar was going to look really nice.
You know the Kings fans finna get at you. You know that.
Apparently DeMar might get at me as well, so there's that. Y'all know DeMar don't like me. Y'all know that, right?
I didn't know that.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
You out here got personal beefs with NBA players. This is crazy.
Makes sense.
All right, I'll see y'all later though.
All right,
no problem. Have a good year.
Marz, top 3 surprises of the year so far.
I'm surprised about Joel Embiid's health, and lack thereof. I'm surprised by what else am I surprised by? Surprised by the Grizzlies offense. Didn't expect the offense to be as good as it has been this season. So I got surprised about Joel Embiid's lack of health. Surprised about the Grizzlies offense. And I'm surprised by the Houston Rockets. I didn't expect Houston Rockets to have the second best defense in the league. Didn't expect Şengün to be a legitimate positive defender. And didn't expect the Rockets to be the second or third best team in the West. So those are my 3 surprises. Joel Embiid, Philly in general, the Rockets defense and overall play, and then Memphis offense. Those are my 3 surprises.
Okay. Gifted.
Yeah, for me, my top 3, I gotta say Dyson Daniels for Atlanta. Seeing the DeJounte Murray trade and seeing how well he's performed on top of the assets that they got, I think Atlanta is in real good shape to revamp what they already have going on, which is good for them. I also gotta say Tyler Hero. He's a player that I've never really been that high on. He's had moments, but he's really having a breakout year. He's done a lot of good things for the Miami Heat, and they need it pretty desperately. So that's pretty big. And honestly, Houston, I got to say, because it's like they're winning by committee somehow, despite their poor offense, despite how bad Fred VanVleet and some other players are contributing. Jalen Green hasn't been good, and they're still a very productive basketball team. Amin Thompson is still coming off the bench and not playing like a significantly expanded role just yet, and they're still winning in spite of that. So that's huge for them. So those are my top 3.
And to close it out, ChillTown, what's your 3 surprises of the season so far?
I didn't expect Oklahoma City to be this good, especially considering losing Chet. I thought that they would be a good team. I still think that they're a year away, but what they're doing right now, they look like a legit championship contender. Dyson Daniels, I did not know he was that good as a defender. I told Marz, he and I had this conversation. I was wrapped up in Marz actually turned me on to Dyson Daniels. I was wrapped up in Herb Jones. I wasn't really paying attention to him. Dyson Daniels turns out kind of reminds me a lot of Alvin Robinson when I watch him. How handsy he is. And lastly, I just didn't expect Philly to be this bad. I didn't like their 5, but I thought Joel Embiid would be good enough to supplement that. But this team is garbage. They are trash. And I did not expect them to be this bad.
It'd be pretty bad. Yeah, fair.
For me, I would say, as far as player, surprised that Tyrese Halliburton is this bad. You know, I've been low on Tyrese Halliburton. I was never on the train. I was never on that bandwagon, but I didn't know he was this bad. You know, I figured that it would be somewhere in the the median between. I knew he wasn't 25 a night, 12 assists on Steph Curry pull-up three-point shooting. Like, I knew that wasn't him, but some people did. Shout out KB. And then I also thought, though, he wasn't like this bad, like 51% true shooting bad, 35% from 3, 42 from the field. Like, he's been pretty bad this year. So that's a surprise to me. My other surprise is going to be DeAndre Hunter on the Atlanta Hawks. He's been playing phenomenal basketball. I think he's hitting like 45% of his threes on like 6 or 7 attempts so far this year. He's been outstanding for Atlanta. Really, that whole Atlanta team, like Jalen Johnson's been good.
They will sleep on Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, Dyson Daniel, obviously. Like they have a cool little team over there in Atlanta. And then I'm gonna match with Marz, and I think Chill also, just the Rockets, like Gifted. The Rockets, I think Chill, you had them like a top 5 seed coming into the year, right? This year. But I don't even think you had them like
I did not have
2
them
or
this
top
year. No, I
3.
did not.
Not this high, yeah.
They've been very impressive. Then the defense has been outstanding. And, some people thought that Sengun couldn't anchor or be the center, I should say, on the top 5 defense. And he's doing that this year. A lot of credit goes to Jabari, Amin, Tari coming off the bench. Fred VanVleet, at least holds his own. Dylan Brooks obviously gives a lot of effort on that end. So, yeah, shout out to the Rockets, man. However, that will conclude the first quarter check-in with the Real Talk community. Again, I want to thank Marz, Gifted, ChillTown, Swipa, and Low. Again, if you're not a member of the room, make sure you become a member of the room. I'm actually about to end stream, and then I'm going to pop right back up and watch the last game of the night. Thank you, Matt27. Make sure you add Gold Blooded. Shout out Gold Blooded. Shout out.
Yes, sir. My guys.
Gifted's individual page, KB's individual
Appreciate
page.
you.
Make sure that you following ChillTown on all of his platforms. Make sure you're following Marz on all of his platforms. Swipa, Low. And also I wanted to shout out to the Twitter community because I know a lot of y'all in here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out Facts and Stats. I'm gonna always shout out Facts and Stats every
yes, sir.
time the event. And yeah, man, I think this went well. I appreciate y'all again, and I will see y'all in a few minutes.
Get some sleep, Marz. Go to bed.
I go basketball to watch,
go to
man.
bed,
I go basketball to watch, man. I'm grinding. I go basketball to watch. So we locked in.
Also, shout out Playback for putting us on the main stage today. Appreciate
Yes, sir.
it.
Shout out to Playback.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Have a good year, y'all. Peace.